I don't know what to do about it because it's spreading,
Dude.
you know, and like the
Are
doctor
we-
won't give me a straight answer. So
No, I got a cream, and I was telling Blake
sorry.
earlier.
Like, did you actually go live?
You know I went live. I counted
Blake,
down.
you have to go
I counted down
live.
from 5 Phoenixes.
Hello and welcome to Dungeon Party Show. Just forget, the first 5 seconds of stream. Like, it didn't even happen.
Dang, the improv group you made in college is really paying off for you.
Aw.
Yeah, because I'm definitely making everything up. Yeah, welcome back. Happy Friday, everybody. How's everyone doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I was working up until like 6.
Me too.
Oh, nice.
I just filed local taxes for the first time in my entire life.
Fun.
Wait, you didn't do local taxes before?
No, nobody files local taxes.
What? What do you mean nobody files local taxes?
Nobody files. Is it on TurboTax? Then it's not real taxes.
Okay, well, whatever.
But I did it this time
you just
because
admitted
my wife
fraud.
made me to.
Aw.
All right.
I got a new job, and like it's like not like shift based. It's just like when you're on type of thing. And I didn't realize there was an hour cap, and it like cycles every 2 weeks. And so at the end of the first week, and they're like, "Hey, you need to stop working. We're not going to pay you more."
Are you working? How much did you work in 1 week?
I don't know. I can pull up my hours sheet.
You don't have to.
It was
pull
a
up your hours
lot.
sheet. Okay.
Yeah, because I just like had it on when I was sitting around, and like just was like I kept doing it while I was doing other stuff. Yeah, but then my cousin who also works there was like, "I don't want to work next week, so I'm working for her hours."
Oh.
Yeah. Also, I wiped with no pain.
All right. The CDC told people that they don't have to wear masks anymore. So my day in a retail job was horrible. So.
Oh yeah.
Because your employment still requires
Oh yeah,
masks?
we still require masks because we're a fucking toy store and kids can't get vaccinated. So like, it's still a huge risk.
12-year-olds now can.
Good for 12-year-olds, man.
I saw a TikTok recently that said even when it's safe for me to not be wearing a mask, I still wear a mask because I'm scared that if I don't, people will think I'm a Republican.
Yeah.
I really liked that. Shots fired to all you Republicans out there.
They're our incredibly Republican fan base.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually not trying to get the Republicans in the chat. Gamers, yes. Moms, hell yes.
100%.
Republican moms, I don't know where you stand, if I'm going to be honest.
What about gamer moms?
Ooh, my mom is
hell
a
yeah.
gamer mom.
Hell
Richard's
yeah.
mom is a gamer mom.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And for most of my childhood, she was a Republican, but Trump solved that for her.
Amazing. What does she game? Who does she main?
She's played more Skyrim than any human being I've ever met.
Amazing.
Phoenix, she's probably easily played 5 times as much Skyrim as you,
That's insane.
which is disgusting if you've ever met
I'm
Phoenix.
almost at like 2K hours in that game.
I would be amazed if my mom was under 5-digit hours of Skyrim.
That's a lot of Skyrim.
That's a lot of Skyrim.
Played like every extra content mod available. She's played like everything multiple times. She had a run where the entire purpose of her run was to collect and alphabetize every book. That was her whole character. She was the librarian. That was her
Cameo? Did we
librarian
get a
run.
cameo?
Yeah, when's your mom gonna come play with us, dude?
My mom plays role-playing games. She could be
Yeah,
on.
dude.
Oh, why is your mom cooler than my mom?
Why is your
My
mom
mom's
cooler
actually
than
the
me?
coolest mom.
Like,
When I was little, and we only had one computer, and I wanted to play Diablo, I had to take turns with my brothers and my mom.
real fucking gamer hours there, man.
And she didn't subscribe to the same hour limit that the rest of us did. She made the rules.
Yeah.
You need to get her into an FPS, and I want her to dunk on some 12-year-olds
Oh, yeah.
and call them out.
She would always accidentally let curse words slip when we were little and she was playing video games. But she was like, no, like, it's just like I'm swearing at the demons that I'm killing that represent the inner demons. It's really a spiritual work that I'm doing. And I was like, yeah, Mom, yeah. Whatever helps you sleep at night. She's kind of the coolest mom.
Yeah, dude.
Make her play like Apex and then talk in voice chat and just like dismantle toxic young males.
Another
right,
announcement.
Hey, I fucked your mom. And she's like, I am the mom.
Another announcement. I made the new overlay and then didn't send it to myself. So I gotta do that right now. Give me a second.
Oh,
Yo, I can stall keep talking about my mom if you want.
No, it's gonna take like 10 minutes. So like,
technically
no.
you're not licensed.
Well, welcome to the Momcast,
Welcome to the mom
where I
cast.
talk about my mom.
Speaking of moms, I watched and then I made Blake watch with me The Mitchells versus the Machines. Has a good mom in it.
Movie fucking
really
rules,
good mom.
Dude. Movie rules so hard, and she's great.
It's a good. Yeah, I'm always on the lookout for good moms in media.
Good media moms.
Yeah.
All right, we ready?
Yeah, sure. I'll upload.
Or-
I'll update the thing while we're playing.
That's fine. I have to ramble my way through a recap anyway. So you guys.
What happened last week?
Last week on Iron Horizon, the group started off the session similarly to how they started last session, where they fought their way through a hallway through a series of defenses and challenges that they overcame. Upon pushing through, battered and beaten, they found what seemed like the center of the facility. It was empty, except for a strange paracausal blank space gate still active in the room. They looked around the room a little bit. They had a little chit chat with Remington. Remington's like, "Yeah, go in there and get my brother, and no distractions. Just go do that." The group talked about it for a little bit. Decided that Yandrew was going to go in while while Wells helped navigate him safely through the blank space, and the other two held off the invading jackals.
I
Inside
became
Blink-
Kirito.
Yeah.
I was
He became
Kirito.
Kirito. Yeah.
That video on my phone has never been more relevant.
Don't bring that up, dude.
Okay. We'll just post that at the end of the chat. At the end of the
Damn.
Yeah.
Now we fucking have to, actually.
Inside the blank space, Yandrew is quickly derailed from his mission by latching onto the real Yandrew. Remington didn't like this, tried to prevent it, but Wells and Yandrew, Wells and our Yandrew prevailed. Yeah. Wells and Kellen prevailed and were able to lock on the Yandrew signal and pull Yandrew out and stored his consciousness in the form of basically a code on Wells' boombox. After that, Braxton decided to go in an effort to appease Remington. And Braxton was able to find his way to... I don't know if you ever got the character's name.
The big cheese.
Henry.
The big cheese.
Henry.
Oh yeah, you got his name, Henry.
Yeah.
There was one of them where you never got the real name.
No, we don't know Remington's real name.
Yeah, that was it. Found your way to Henry, and Henry convinced Braxton to, instead of pulling him out, to go back and trick Remington and cause the whole system to collapse, possibly capturing Remington in the collapse of the system as well. So Braxton came back out, and they attempted this maneuver, and the whole thing began to explode.
Yes,
We
we
didn't really
did. We did
attempt that
everything by the
maneuver.
book. What are you talking about,
Braxton
Richard?
had
We
a
did it.
great plan, which he communicated even telepathically to make sure that nothing went awry.
Uh-huh. And
Wells took that opportunity to try and connect the wagon to the blink space. The reaction was very volatile. Remington began to push the instability of the rift. Thing began to collapse. They ran away and escaped.
I got killed.
There was large.
Keep that in mind.
What?
I got
you
fucking
were
killed.
down.
No, you were
were
dead.
down.
But you did take a chain axe through the chest.
Yeah, my human chest. Yeah.
Yeah, through your human chest.
Your meat boy chest.
And it wasn't
And
super.
yeah, and when we ended the session, they pretty much escaped all the falling rubble and the broken debris, and they were on their way out of the facility. Things had just gone quiet, and on their way out, they got one last message from Remington. Basically conveying the idea that he isn't finished with you guys yet. He's got a score to settle. That
It's
brings us
almost
to-
like we could have dealt with a mini boss, but instead someone created the big bad.
I feel like we're talking in generalities when we should be being specific.
Oh yeah, sorry, Wells created the big bad.
There we go. That's how we get things out in the open, so we can talk and deal with them.
Hey, big bads aren't born; they're made. Okay.
Oh,
That was
and he bad.
fucking deep, dude.
Although being born is another form of being made, I suppose.
Shut. You're getting rid of the deepness here, dude. take
Am I
take what you
wrong?
can get.
Am I wrong? So you find yourselves in one of the labyrinthine halls of this facility. The first thing that you notice, the first significant, besides the lights having calmed down at this point, is that your radar and comm systems, or whatever's left of it, in the case of some of you, they don't seem to be as distorted, as useless as they were before.
I'm just passed out. Somebody's
Oh, yeah.
hopefully
Right, yeah.
carrying
You
my
are
ass,
passed
but
out.
like I am
I think
unconscious.
you're in the biggest boy.
The biggest boy
so-
doesn't have an extra
Yeah.
seat anymore.
No,
Biggest
biggest
boy
boy
is just
scary.
holding him.
Okay. Yeah. So are you guys gonna do anything, or just going for the exit?
I think
Pretty
we just
easily
head
make
for the exit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we're just trying to get out
Make
of
it
here.
back the way you came. As you
I
go
don't know
back, the turrets that have been guarding the hall are now done. They're inactive. This place is quiet, and it feels like it's just been empty for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Well, I guess we did it.
Yeah. We finally upgraded our farm. Thank God we didn't have room for the wheat, am I right?
Oh, you got the weed upgrade during the combat? Is that what you were doing back there?
Yeah. I was like helping out like people. There was like things on the screen. I was moving things around and stuff. But like, it was like it only needed one hand. I had the other hand. Don't worry.
Oh, that's really good news.
So I hate to be that guy, but my thought was that chip I handed you was gonna put Remington in with his brother, and then we wouldn't have to deal. It would trap them both as the thing collapsed. Is that not what ended up going down there?
No, what went down there is that was a good plan and I liked that plan, but there was the possibility, if I didn't have fast enough fingers, that he would actually become all powerful and have even more power against us. So my thought in the moment was, split-second decisions and moments go. If I put Wagon in there in the intention of getting more power, he's our friend, and he could then deal with Remington. I thought, with everything going around, it was the best way of not dying.
And how'd that go?
Not dead, which is good.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's just let's get Kellen to. We're gonna have to start calling her Kellen more consistently now, or things are gonna get confusing, huh? Let's get Kellen to a hospital or someplace where she won't die. We can talk about the ramifications of this and what to do with Boombox Yandrew once Kellen's awake.
You guys hear me? Okay. I realized my voice mod crashed during that.
Oh.
Never mind. Keep going.
Boombox Yandrew, you got anything to add?
There is nothing from the boombox.
Is that a good sign or a bad sign, Wells?
Oh, I keeps turning off.
Well, I have never brought back code made years ago from an organic form into a boombox, so I don't know the step-by-step process. So I know he's in there. Maybe he's, moving things around, getting comfortable, getting situated. Maybe he doesn't know how to use the speaker. I don't know. Maybe Say What You Need to Say is playing very loudly, and he can't think. Oh, I should check on that. I did have a playlist playing.
Alright, well I guess let's get back to base then.
Cool. You begin to move back through the halls the way you came. You pretty much took the direct route, so you just walk those main halls back. As you make your way to the large tunnel that bore its way into the ground that you entered through, you're actually greeted by a small squad of soldiers. They're part of Captain Nish's crew. They're a search and recovery crew. You hear a voice over like a loudspeaker. Hello down there!
Hello down there! Are you alright?
If I'm honest, no. No, Cap, we got a dude that took a real big hit to the chest. He's unconscious.
Get the medics! Get him up here!
Before too long, there's an entire crew that begins to pretty much make their... You're just freaking out. Chill. They begin to make their way down the tunnel, and quickly you are surrounded by medics who are tending to your wounds. You're being injected with all this crazy nanotech medicine, and they have you on these transports, and you are now being transported back across the surface of Nivapra. About a couple of hours go by of just gliding across the dusty, purplish wasteland of the planet. And eventually you make your way back to the original base camp where you first touched down on this planet. Brought off your transport, and you were brought to a basic field hospital where there's beds for all of you. They lay you down, they check on all your wounds, and then they let you know that you can take some time to recover. Eventually, Canopy, Captain Phoenix or Captain Canopy, however you want to address him, will want to debrief, but for now, you have a moment to just relax.
So are we back at the camp?
You're not at the 100 Hollows camp.
Okay.
No, you are at the original.
Cool. So we're not
base
with
camp.
the girl that Braxton has a crush.
You're not with Dynamite now.
Fine. Not even
It's
that.
not even a fucking big deal, dude.
Yeah, that's
You've
why would I
regained
care?
consciousness at this point,
Yeah.
Helen.
Huh. You think it's bad that I underwent, medical treatment? You think that is probably gonna end bad for us, or you think it's fine?
I wouldn't worry too much about it. I mean, we have the real Yandrew now, so...
I don't think they're gonna be happy about it regardless.
Oh, we got
Yeah.
Mulan.
We got what, Wells?
Oh, that was just me, like, not understanding what you just said and then getting it.
And saying it out loud. Sorry.
You know what? If we get in deep shit for this, that's worth it, I'd say.
At least we're not dead.
There's always the mud people. We can always run to the mud people.
Yeah.
There are worse fates than death, I suppose.
Thanks for getting me out of there. Last thing I remember was a chain axe. It was like the size of my entire body.
It changed the size of your entire body.
Yeah, it's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little different all of a sudden.
You almost got cleft in twain.
Just a
Oh.
giant, whole bunch of scarring down the front of your body.
Yeah, this is kind of a bummer now.
Nah,
You want to talk about bummers? You'd think you want to invest in your property, invest in more land, but now we're going bankrupt.
What?
Oh, Wells, don't tell me.
The corn crop had some pests in it. I didn't buy the pesticides because you wanted organics!
Wells, this is terrible. We might have to start all over.
Sorry,
No.
I just want to clarify. We were like super fine with me almost dying, but if a Farmville goes wrong, like that's a tragedy. I just want to like run it by. I just want to read the room here.
Oh, we've been working on this for like weeks.
Oh my god.
It sunk hours.
wait, I had no idea that Farmville was this complex.
Oh, it's been out for, I think, hundreds of years. It has a lot of updates. It's still getting updates.
Wow.
There's a PvP element now.
Devs of Farmville survived the fall of Earth.
Add it to the list of anime of the things that have survived the last of humanity.
The
Anime
Earth
and the
survivors.
Farmville servers.
The Earth survivors had weird priorities.
Did they? Or do they have their priorities right?
That's a great question.
Well, that's true, and I hold up my six-pack of Miller.
Oh shit. Miller, Farmville, and anime.
I mean, if you think about it, the thing they send into space, that like golden disc that has like all the information.
Yeah.
If they put it in their computer, the aliens put it in their computer, it's just like a download for Farmville.
Yeah, that's all that's in there.
I mean, listen, we got rid of Farmville IRL, and look where that got us.
Yeah. This is a utopian future where Farmville still exists. Alright, well, I'm feeling a little better. I mean, other than debriefing, where do we go from here, gang?
Well, I think you've got a boombox to talk to.
Yeah, I've never talked to a boombox before.
And after that, well, I guess that depends on if Union wants anything to do with us anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess maybe it's time to come clean to your not actual boss guy that you've been lying to this whole time. Hey, on the bright side, this means that you can come clean to someone else too. I give you a little nudge.
Oh! Yeah, I guess I could.
Maybe
You
he'll be
strike me as a
unemployed.
religious person.
What?
What?
Huh?
Don't religious people come clean about like transgressions?
I don't know. I've never.
Oh, I don't mean like to God. I mean like to another human being that she's been keeping this secret from. I nudge Wells too.
You know what? I didn't even think of... Well, we'll see.
I mean, you might be unemployed when you do it, which isn't like a great look.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Well,
But,
she's
like-
self-employed, so anyone can. I
Yeah,
can
what's the
make that
difference,
happen.
really?
Well, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, all you self-employed people in the stream.
not what I
get a
meant.
fucking job, dude.
I meant to say I could become self-employed as well, and that would be good.
Yeah, the two of you could do like a startup type deal.
I can start something up, am I right? Up top.
Oh, I know. That was funny. Okay.
Like a honest relationship where communication is key is what I mean.
Yeah. No, I figured. That's what you meant. So, hey, thanks for everything you guys did for me down there. That really means a lot. I mean, you kept me alive down there, Wells, and helped me rescue my brother.
That's what that was.
You didn't know what was happening?
It's all just a game to Wells. It's kind of like an Ender's Game situation.
Could have Ender's
Ender's
my
Game
life,
also
dude.
survived.
No, I knew what you were. I saw the code. I understood the code. I'm a very smart guy. I saw you wanted to go somewhere. Big Bad Boy didn't want you to go there, and I'd let you go there. I don't know. I figured it was. I don't know.
Well, thank you. Is what I mean to say. I really do appreciate it, all of you, for what you've done for me, and the real Yandrew.
I guess we should go talk to what's his name, your boss guy.
Canopy, Captain Canopy.
Yeah, let's go talk to him, I guess.
No time like the present.
Wait, actually, before we do that, maybe we should talk to your medical people and just
That's really the plan.
go about what the. Oh yeah, also like to take care of you. But I meant like just kind of scope out.
What
they
they
know.
know and saw.
Because maybe they don't know that you're not supposed to be.
I think if we could avoid letting this out while we're here, that might be the move. But the ship just might have sailed.
All right, I want to go.
Confessions should only be confessed if they have to be confessed.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Wells.
I want to go find the people that were. Is there like his medical team, her medical team around?
Or you can find a member of the medical team around this hospital, field hospital. Yeah.
I'm just gonna try to.
It's not like each of you had a specific team. There's just a team.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask about. Jaeger. Nope, that's me. About Yandrew, whose name is Wrench. I'm gonna ask about Wrench, and try to see if I can fish them into using gendered pronouns, and see what gender they choose. Can I roll charm about it?
Sure.
Woo!
Nice. You find a member of the medical team who he doesn't seem like he's doing too much right now, just looking through some papers, flipping through some documents and doing a little inventory of how many supplies they have left. You walk over. Oh, can I help you? Are you in pain?
I was just here to check in about Wrench and just check on
Yes.
Wrench's condition.
One of your companions
Anything?
should be conscious by now, right?
Yeah, they're up, but just can you just kind of give me the rundown on what's been going on?
Turns back to the desk, pulls out a paper, flips through it. Wrench. I see here that He mumbles to himself for a couple of moments before looking through the chart. Oh, that doesn't seem good at all. Yeah, it looks like Wrench sustained some pretty heavy injuries. I didn't work on him, though, so here's the chart.
My guy, thank you so much. Do you know who did do the work on him?
Oh. Most of the work would have been done back on the field, right? I'm not sure. I'm sure probably...
Oh, by Canopy's guys, huh?
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm part of the medical team, but I just wasn't part of the group that was dispatched to retrieve you. I wouldn't be surprised if 4 or 5 team members were working. Judging by these injuries, just the... Yikes. The amount of damage to the chest and abdomen alone is life-threatening. So I'm sure that it took more than 2 or 3 people.
Alright, well, thanks so much. Anything abnormal in the recovery process come up? Any, like, long-term things we should be worried about?
I know exactly what you're thinking about. That blast. If it had any strange side effects to it. We're studying it. We're not yet aware.
Alright, well, thank you so much, my guy. This is for when your shift's over. And I give him a Miller.
Oh, wow. How nice. Thank you.
For when your shift's over. And I walk away.
You see him as you turn, he sets on the counter next to him and he goes back to taking his inventory.
So I come back to the group and say, well, I've got some news.
Yeah?
The one person I talked to did say
That's probably good.
But the person I talked to didn't work on you, and they worked on your chest and abdomen. And there's like 4 or 5 people probably did. So, and it was like the medic team out in the field that Canopy specifically dispatched.
I think it's safe to assume they probably know then, huh?
Looking at his clipboard that I got of his chart, does it give a gender anywhere or like anything about Wrench's body?
You see that the gender is part of, it's like the general notes about Wrench. There seems to be a general page, just like an information page about somebody. Part of like documentation of being a Lancer. On the back are some medical notes scribbled out. Doesn't look like at any point the gender was written by anybody.
Let's go in and not play our hand, but also if they know, that's not that surprising.
I feel like if they find out, it might be one of the first things they say. So if they say it, then we can be like, yeah. But if they don't,
then let's not bring it up. All right, well.
On that note, do we report then that we recovered your brother? I guess not.
Only if they figure out. Actually, can we just not? Because they're definitely gonna take him if we do.
That's fair. Wells, can you put the boombox somewhere not with us? Because if he figures out how to use the speakers like mid-convo, that's gonna be real sus for sure.
Yeah, I can always pass it off as one of my podcasts, but I get your meaning. I can put it on the ship.
If your podcast is like, Kellen, thank you so much for saving me just now.
This is
the real Yandrew.
Some second-person podcasts.
I got you. Text-to-speech of my interpersonal fan fiction.
About the sister of one of your Lancer teammates.
That might raise even more questions.
Ew,
Like where I'm getting published?
You write
That's for them to
fanfiction
know.
about us. Wells,
I mean, it's not me. It's Wagon.
that's worse.
Well,
Wells, tell him to
that's
stop.
What?
This is why you don't teach robots to love. Because they
What?
write gross fan fiction.
Wagon just wants to understand people better, so they write out basic scenarios that they haven't seen us do, and then I read it and say, yes, they would do that. It only gets sexual like once a week.
I agree. I've had much time to think recently, and I'm beginning to understand you humans more.
Oh my god, that's good. How are you feeling? You did get a blast of a lot.
I feel like a veil has been lifted from over my face. A fog is gone. I see more clearly and deeper than ever before. Wells, I must thank you. You have been my shepherd through this.
Well, you're my number one for forever, of course.
Yes, number one forever.
Hey, Wagon.
Yes.
Do you mind not writing sexual fan fiction about us? Do you think you could maybe not do that?
I've already recycled those.
Okay, and you're not gonna write any more?
No, such trifling things would be a waste of time.
Oh God, Wagon.
And read and write cycle.
What?
Such things would be a waste of computational resources.
Oh.
It would needlessly utilize read-write cycles.
Oh. Okay.
Wait.
Now,
think the
now I
most
feel a
important-
little offended for you.
I think the most important question is you say you can see more clearly.
Yes.
Where did I go wrong with the farm? Was it the prized cattle? Was it the insecticide, and was I right?
If the farm is but the save file that you've been working on, I believe it is our job to look at the bigger picture. I believe it is our job to consider the entire server. The entire planet on which your farm resides, if you will.
What of that?
He's saying we go into conquest mode. Our neighboring farms have had too much. They've had it too good for too long. Wells, we can take them over.
I thought we didn't want to do PvP.
Wells, we have. Look at all the premium currency we've accumulated. We can spend it to get the super weapons and take over the neighboring farms.
I can't say no to you too.
I don't know, just feels a little... Personally, I'm a little nervous about teaching the once fun piratey, now super analytical AI.
Braxton, NHP is their preferred term.
An HP, a lesson, a simulation, if you will, in conquest.
Yeah.
Feels, I don't know. Maybe teach him how to grow radishes.
Radishes
Mud
are
They
nice.
do what they want.
The mud people would love to have radishes work on their planet again, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, also, remind me when we get back to the ship. I have one of the computers from the lab. I think I can crack the thing that's I've been dealing with for a while. I think I can get Wagon in here.
I don't think you want that, Wells. In fact, you know what? You guys work better as separate. You work better as a team rather than as one person, Wells.
Think
I look
of-
forward to our assimilation.
Oh
Well,
God.
It's been our plan for years. think of what we could accomplish. I could sleep for 12 hours, and why am wagons walking around? You know, I always forget to eat. I don't want to eat. Wagon can deal with the eating. You know?
Stick to a routine schedule of the proper macro intake.
Yeah, I can finally recycle this ick.
Okay.
Deal with
well,
things one at a time, I guess.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do, I'm not gonna stand in the way of that for you.
Yeah. We're BFFs, as the kids say.
And what does that stand for, Wells?
Base. Behemoth.
That's too big. Base behemoths?
Well, you know, I've been thinking. I think I thought of a different anagram.
Oh, you did? What were you thinking about?
BBYB.
Oh, so you guys are
Does-
BBYBs?
No, we're BFFs.
Oh.
I'm BBYBs.
Oh, okay.
One's an AJP,
Well, that's true. He is an HG.
and one's a he.
Does BFF stand for Bodies Fused Forever? Because if so, then you're not yet.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm encouraging him. I'm sorry.
No, that was pretty funny. Braxton, I'm kind of with you here. I'm very scared about this, but I feel like there's a lot of comedic potential here. So.
Yeah, what my dad always taught me, through his experience raising me, not his words, was you gotta laugh through the trauma. I drink a beer.
Oh, if you ever want to talk, I'm here. Okay, maybe we
Alright,
should go talk to the
to
captain.
Canopy.
Yeah.
So I guess we head to wherever Canopy is.
Yeah, I mean, keep in mind that until you have like, how long does it take to rest? Is it a week or is it
Like a full repair?
Yeah.
Oh, were we like doing a full repair before we talked to the captain?
No, I'm just wondering how long that takes. I can't quite remember.
It's a long time.
Like it's like a week or something.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you want to go see the captain right now?
Yeah, let's go see him. See where we're at.
Cool. You pop over to the Central Command hub. Like a field building that was deployed. There's several monitors up. There's some stats about teams. And you see maps and positions. And you're gathered in a central meeting room, a war room of sorts. And the captain greets you there. You're alive! I'm so glad to see you made it back. How are you doing? You took one hell of a blow. According to the field team, you were on death's door.
Yeah, that's what happens when you take a mech-sized chain axe to your human-sized chest.
You ran into the mechs down there.
Yeah,
Was it
the
jackal?
jackals, yeah.
Something. Tell me. I mean, assuming you're feeling up to it, I need to hear the whole story. I need to know what's down there.
We did not go over our story before we came here.
Alright,
Start from the beginning. So after you left the 100 Hollows camp, you went and you found the entrance into the...
We went down.
Mm-hmm. And then what happened? Walk me through it.
So part of it was live streamed to Dynamite. Can we call her in or something like that? I just feel like we did a lot of cool stuff, and more importantly, she's part of the team. So feels like she should hear about it.
Sure. You see him go over and pull up his comm unit, his CommCon, and he punches in a few numbers, and in a few seconds you see Dynamite's face appear on one of the big monitors. She says, "Well, I'll be damned! You actually did survive that blast."
Yeah.
Wow,
if it weren't for Braxton, we would have all died. So.
Good to see you, Dynamite. You're looking bigger than normal. I mean, like, you're big on the screen. Well, it's a big screen. You're normally person-sized.
Canopy, you got those guys checked for concussion damage, right? He's like, I'll let you know about that one.
We're always sort of like this.
They were about to fill us in on everything that happened. They said that you had a live stream for a while. Yeah, it went dark before too long. There was some strange interference happening between the surface and the tunnels. So honestly, the signal degraded pretty quickly. At one point, you established a comm beacon, and I was able to speak with you for a while, but once you moved beyond that, I lost track of you. So really, I'm in the dark as much as you are. Okay.
We were in the dark for a really long time because there were no lights down there. So. Let's try to lighten the mood.
Alright, so here's how it went down. You know how weird signals were coming from down there, right? Some old tech was malfunctioning.
Setcom tech.
Setcom tech.
That's not good.
Looks like there was an NHP that was still in the system.
An NHP?
Sort of.
For how long?
Long time. Seems like.
That is not good.
Like maybe one of the earliest NHPs, according to it.
Yeah, apparently it used to be a person. And what was the word that it used? I would remember this, except I got cut in half after hearing it. Some sort of word. The Setcom was turning people into data. Their consciousness, uploading it. They had a word for it. Does anybody remember the word?
It's all gibberish to me.
I got bits and pieces. And I feel like I would remember the word.
You got cut to bits and pieces.
Alright. I feel like I would remember the word, but my player doesn't take notes, so...
Metacryption.
Ah, yeah, it was, Metacryption. I don't know if that's familiar to you at all.
Nope.
So anyway, this NHP was in control of the lab. There was another NHP that was his brother. Both of them used to be human. NHP number 2 wanted us to save the first NHP somehow. So we went deeper into the lab. First NHP was trying to fight us off with all sorts of gadgets and gizmos and ghosts. You know, the big 3Gs.
A lot of ghosts.
Then, a lot of ghosts. Had to punch so many ghosts.
And
I was a ghost.
He punched a lot of them, like, really well. He punched them real good.
Thanks, man. So anyway, then we found where the NHPs were. Bada bing, bada boom.
Jackals were there. They wanted technology, but then the NHP, in a last-ditch attempt to keep them away from it, it exploded the lab.
Yeah.
We think that one of the NHPs might still be around in some way. Gave us a threatening note as we left.
Yeah.
His name is Remington.
That's what it goes by.
And that's all.
We called the other NHP the Big Cheese.
But that wasn't
Because
his
he
real
kept calling
name.
us mice.
Yeah.
It was the whole thing. You had to be there. It was funny.
And that's all the information we have.
So what was the purpose of the entire facility? Why was it there?
I think the metacryption thing was their purpose.
Interesting.
Unfortunately, I think the place is not
Crazy. Second committee. Reese?
Yeah, I mean, you could send salvage teams down if you want, but I don't know if there's really going to be much left down there.
Oh, jackals too.
Yeah.
Yes,
Jackals found it. Showed
Jackals
up.
have been very interested.
If you don't mind my
Bless
asking,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
If you don't mind my
The
asking, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have any? Of course, sir. Do you have any idea why the jackals are so interested in this? Is there any intel that we have a high enough clearance
the technology that was down there is experimental, highly volatile, and potentially extremely dangerous.
I would.
I'm sure they wanted to get their hands on it to either augment their offensive capabilities or bring it straight to the black market.
I would go ahead and say not potentially. I'd go ahead and say it is very dangerous.
Dynamite, what's the word on the jackals? I don't know, ever since that explosion, they've seemed to back off the planet. Out here at 100 Hollows, we haven't dealt with them since. I'm wondering if whatever was down there all got blown up. Now they've just moved on to, I don't know, the next planet that they want to loot.
I mean, honestly, possible they left because, they came to get their prize, and we told them that Union wasn't gonna let that happen, if you know what I mean. So maybe they gave up. Maybe they saw that, a team of pretty strong and, athletically built, but also caring and good listening Lancers showed up. That we're gonna take no for an answer. I mean, we're gonna let them do whatever. You know what I mean.
Or maybe they got what they wanted.
That's also possible.
It would be nice to have the jackals off our backs at all, but so that's it. 2 old NHPs. Now it's what's been down there all this time, and
Well, sort of NHPs.
sort of NHPs. Yeah, their connection to people, they were human at one point. It's very peculiar.
Well, at least that's
Very
what they told us.
insidious.
Yeah, Union
They could. Who
wouldn't
knows
do
if
that.
they're
right?
programmed to believe that as well. Would Union now do that?
Yeah, third committee
Or
wouldn't. Yeah.
second committee? I wouldn't put it past the bastards.
Because this is a joint base.
This is.
Union and Requiem, right?
That's correct.
All right. So it's probably good that Union knows about the SecCom stuff going on down there.
That is precisely why they're here, I believe. They called Windows second committee, and they stepped in to put an end to it.
Good for them.
I will be reporting all this to the Union rep. I'm going to mention your team. They may want to speak to you.
Well, be sure to dress really nicely.
Will do.
I mean,
You should
I've
get-
always
you
been
should
told I clean up pretty nice, so.
He does.
You should get some rest. All of you. I can tell you're injured. Unfortunately, until we have a little bit more time to investigate the fallout from the explosion, there is a peculiar amount of energy released from it. Not all of it is comprehensible by our current equipment. There was definitely some strange frequencies emitted, similar to the ultra volatile frequencies that are emitted from a black hole or other significant galactic events.
Great.
So we want to make sure everything's all right before we send you on our way. You'll probably be interacting with the medical team a few times through the next week or so as you rest. So I'm going to have to ask you to stick around the camp, but other than that, you have no responsibility. Take it easy. Relax. Do you have a question?
Yeah, do you have Zumba classes?
No.
That's okay, I
Right
can make my
on.
own.
Wonderful. Yes.
Can we go to any other camps?
We have to ask you to stay at this camp. where my medical team can get to you.
Can we? I'm not that. I mean, honestly, I'm not like that hurt. It's just like a scratch, and like I could take it. Like
It's not about your physical condition. It's about any of the effects that whatever unknown radiation you were exposed to in the lab would have on you. We want to closely monitor it for the time being to make sure that internally everything is okay. And Dynamite pipes up from the TV. Yeah, maybe like a CAT scan or two for that head, because still not sure about that.
He's got a very strong head.
Why don't
He
you
has
come
gun?
say that to my face, huh? Please.
All right, well, I got work to do, Canopy, so I'm gonna head out. See ya. And the signal ends. Oh, that's Dynamite for you.
She seems very powerful.
Dynamite?
Yeah,
He's a hell of a Lancer.
seems like it.
Yeah, she... I've heard stories about her, Mech. She had a hard time fighting with the team because her fighting style has a tendency of blowing up everything within the general vicinity.
There's the name Dynamite, huh?
But she found her calling as a field ops specialist. Out where she's got plenty of space, you can really let her destructive nature kick in. Maybe one day you'll go on a joint mission, fight side by side, you can see it.
Would love.
Although, I pity the team that fights under her. Oof.
I think some of us would really like being under her.
Get
Strange way to
going.
put that, but alright.
We got CAT scans and beers to drink, and Zumba classes.
Also, do you like DDR?
I'm not sure I know what DDR is.
Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh. I love DDR.
If you want to get warmed up for tomorrow, come to me.
Well, if I have some free time, I'll seek you out.
Okay, I'm just saying. I've won some tournaments.
He he nods with an expression that only two veteran DDR players would be able to exchange.
Respect.
Okay. All right, get some rest. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
He heads out of the room.
Hey, I think that went pretty well, Braxton.
What you mean the debrief?
Well, yeah, but more specifically.
Oh, pretty soon you'll be debriefing your briefs.
Okay, Wells, yeah. And I came as close as one can to putting in a formal request to work with Dynamite in the future there for you at the end there. So.
Yeah, you did. So I'm gonna get some air.
Okay.
I walk outside.
Okay, let's go ahead and skip ahead to downtime. So you got downtime activities. Keep in mind that you got to keep it inside this base camp. But
could you
let me
go
ahead
over
and pull those up.
our downtime
Yeah.
activity options again?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got him up right here. We can buy some time. We can gather information, get a damn drink, get connected, get creative, get focused, get organized, power at a cost, or scrounge and barter.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I want to get information.
Okay. Get information. Gather information. You poke your nose around, perhaps where it doesn't belong, and investigate something. Conduct research, following up on mystery, track a target. Whatever it involves, you're trying to gather information on a subject of your choice. You can use information gained as reserve. And then you would roll a d20, and if you roll 9 or less, you
Cool.
get in trouble.
I am going to be asking around both the medical stations and also any sort of engineering or cybernetic stations that we have on camp about artificial bodies and the creation of them, and just because I don't know anything about this, but I am
Sure.
curious all of a sudden.
Go ahead and roll.
Just a d20 or a grit?
You roll.
Or a check?
I don't know. What do you do for downtime?
I thought you rolled a check, but I might be wrong.
Unlike
about that.
skill checks, downtime I take the specific outcome. Oh, for example, get a damn drink might benefit from survive, charm, or word on the street. So you get it's like a check. Yeah.
Could I use the investigate skill?
Yes, you can use your investigate skill.
Cool. Poof. Fucking yikes, dog. Roll a 5. Very good. 11 total. Who's next?
Okay, let's go next.
Braxton wants to get a damn drink, but hopefully not alone. Braxton is gonna build up the courage to say to Dynamite that he can't leave, and maybe he's got some weird radiation that's gonna leave him dead in a week, and so he figures, what the hell, do you want to get a drink? I'd like to roll charm.
Okay, so get a damn drink. Yeah, depending on your roll will depend on like how well it goes, basically.
And I'd like to hopefully do some sparring with her in Mech, if it goes well enough.
Damn. All right, go ahead and roll
Hey,
roll your
girl,
roll.
You want to spar?
Want to punch each other in giant robot?
Sounds like a
I
good
guess
to
my
me.
background doesn't really apply here. This isn't exactly high society.
Your noble background does not help you here now.
Ooh. Oh, buddy.
That's the most
Ooh.
important roll I've ever rolled.
Oh, buddy. Oh.
A 3. No.
That's a Yandrew roll right there, dude.
All right, who's next?
I want to try and convince Wells to, whenever he looks into that computer he has, to provide me with a copy of whatever information's on it, and I guess that would be scrounge and barter.
If it's against Wells, I'm just gonna say, if you ask anything of like, hey, if you're doing computer stuff, can you give me some too? He will say yes.
Wells is for the free internet.
Okay, I guess I can use something else as my free time then.
Yeah, he'd be very, very excited if you took an interest.
Okay.
Do you want to do like some sort of downtime interaction together?
I was split between two things. One is like story progressing, and I like, and one is stupid, and I like. It would be either. I don't know.
All
It'd be
story
either.
is story, right?
What?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Michael, you can do your thing first, and I don't think the interaction of me getting the information has to be a downtime thing. I think we can just do that either in RP or some other point.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It would be either get again, drink with the commander and play DDR, or it would be get creative and start my long process of joining together with Wagon.
Oh God.
I'm really torn. So I'm still deciding if Winfield wants to do his thing first.
You should play DD.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well then, I guess Livewire. What are you doing for your downtime?
Okay. In that case, I think what I want to do is I want to get organized and start. Could I use that to start the Farmville conquest?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to fucking homebrew Farmville PvP rules, Phoenix.
I'll do it.
The game within the game.
And since
Farmville time.
And since I'm like pretty comfortable with Farmville at this point, I'd like to use the riding a bike skill you gave me.
Sure.
Which is I have advantage when, or I guess accuracy when operating technology, weapons, etc. that are reminiscent of things you've used in the past.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. You can do your roll.
If we're War Games / Ender Gaming, that's hilarious.
There's a real planet right now. With farmers that
Over
just
the
have to
agricultural
war.
industry of a whole planet. Trillionaires.
As far as the mechanic goes for get organized, you get influence and you get efficiency.
Okay.
And so basically, once you have 6 of either one, you'll have enough resources to launch your Farmville campaign. If you have 6 of both, it'll be beneficial for you. So that's how we'll
Okay.
get there. All right, and then so Wells, what are you doing?
I think he's tinkering. He's really excited about the prospect. So get creative, I think, is the right one for that.
Okay, you going with the
Yeah,
coming one?
yeah, I'm not doing the fun one. So could I do hack/fix for that?
Yes.
Could I invoke my background?
Sorry, did Dracula just appear?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I guess you can invoke your background for this.
What did I roll?
Not good.
A 1. I rolled a 1.
Well, you
Roll
rolled
Oh, I have a reroll. I have a reroll.
That's true.
What's the condition of the reroll? Is it like
It is. I have it up right now. It is. Kill triggers. Da, 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 da. Doesn't have it in the self fucking thing. Okay. It is. I'm sorry, because okay, the talents one, it's stupid and doesn't like really say it. Here it is, found it. Once per round with the assistance of your NHP, you make reroll any skill check or save. You must keep mech skill save or save. You must keep the new result even if it's worse.
mech skill save or
Skill
Save?
check or save.
mech? Is it a U skill check or a mech skill check?
It's mech, so no.
So that won't apply to this, yeah. Mech skill check and save.
Huh.
Okay, I'll just remember that for next.
It's just
Okay.
me, but I'm getting a real buzzing.
Mm-hmm.
I think from Blake, I think you're buzzing a
Yeah.
little bit.
Sorry. There's not a lot I can do about it right now, unfortunately.
Tragic.
I'll just mute you.
Okay.
Cool. Alright, so you all begin to take your rest for the week. Life goes on at the camp as normal. You see lots of people completing their responsibilities, keeping a tidy inventory. There's lots of patrols coming in and out of camp. And the most successful of all of you with your downtime this week is by far Livewire. You
Yeah.
make solid progress in planning this Farmville takeover. You gain 2 efficiency and 2 whatever the other
Hell yeah.
and 2 influence. So go ahead and mark that down somewhere that you have 2 efficiency
Yeah,
and 2 influence in Farmville in whatever form that may be. There is. Well, again, I'll come back to that. Braxton. So you end up calling Dynamite.
Look, maybe she's into it, and I only needed a 9. Okay.
For sure.
So, in order to sort of like work up the courage to call, you start by having a couple Millers,
Oh yeah.
and then you finally
At
give her a
least
call.
4.
She picks up, says, "Braxton, what can I
Hey.
help you with?"
So, like, how's it going?
It's good. Busy. You?
Actually, wildly not busy.
Let's switch to my comms.
So here's the thing. I have to be here for a while, so they make sure that I don't have any weird diseases or anything. Don't like die within the week from the weird explosion. You know, just normal Lancer things. And I look. I'm pretty drunk. I was wondering if you wanted to grab a drink over here at this base and maybe do some sparring in my Lancer. Well, you'd be in your Lancer, although there is an extra compartment that I've been meaning to put back in my Lancer. But maybe that's getting it. Look, do you want to get a drink and spar? Also, I'm sorry I called you big. That's not what I meant. I don't have a concussion, except one that maybe I've had for a really long time. I used to wrestle in high school, and you know, it's a rough sport, like I'm pretty good at. Sorry, I will give you... Do you want it? Should I hang up?
Braxton! Let me ask you a question. How many millers do you have left in that 6-pack of yours?
1.5. But I can print another 3 6-packs.
No, I think that should be fine. Can you, show me something? Can you shotgun that 1.5 millers right now?
Oh yeah, I didn't realize we were on video call this whole time. I would have fixed my hair.
You were too drunk to notice.
Can I roll a show off check?
Sure.
Can I invoke my background? Because this is definitely something I would have done with all of the other noble youths.
Stop. Okay, fine.
All the other rich frat boys.
All the other rich frat boys.
There it is!
Nice. Okay, you managed to expertly shotgun 1.5 millers.
I don't know how you shotgun an already open, half-empty beer.
With a
Life finds a
21,
way.
you can fucking do it.
Alright, that was pretty cool. Tell you what. Don't throw up. Hold it all in. Hold it back. You go ahead and get that printed, and next time, when I have some time, I'll think about it, alright? But a word of warning, Braxton. Do you know what happened to the last boy who tried to have a drink with me? I'm excited for you to tell me. I turned him into a puddle. Literally, or...
He hangs up.
I have the scaredest boner right now.
So a few minutes go by, and you realize that the whole 6-pack, you really went through it in like half an hour. It's starting to really get to you. You get to decide whether you had it today. You get to decide whether you had a good time or a bad time. Either way, you wake up in a gutter somewhere with only one of these items remaining: your dignity, your possessions, or your memory.
Only one, huh?
Only one.
I mean, it's gotta be my possessions. Braxton doesn't need the other two. He's used to losing the other two.
Alright. As you still have all your things on you, but you can't really... You're having a hard time remembering the conversation that you had with Dynamite, and you don't really know how... You woke up, like, laying on a stockpile one morning. As you walk back to the barracks where you're staying, a few times as guards pass by you, they go, hey, lover boy, how you doing?
Oh, no.
You're kind of confused. You don't really understand why.
Oh, no.
Can I interrogate them about it?
Maybe later.
Dynamite's gonna become the big bad dude.
Helen,
What did I do?
you are rolling to gather information about artificial bodies. You ask around for a while and you find a member of the medical team who has a little bit to speak to that effect. She seems a little bit older than you are. And you know, you catch her you're in the hospital quite some time because your wounds are a bit worse than the others.
Yeah.
And as she's treating a few things on you and just going through, you know, the checklist, and making sure all your vitals are okay, you bring up the topic. Why are you asking?
Oh,
Your body seems to be fine.
well, I look down at my horrible wound.
I know you've taken a blow, but
Healed a little bit.
that can be healed up.
No, yeah,
Even the scarring, well, give it a few months and that can be almost gone.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's not really for me. You know I have a twin sister. It should say that in my record, right?
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. We don't really look at these things too closely, but
I know it's alright. She, you know, she's gone through a bit of an experience recently. And I just wanted to, you know, I'm not like, I'm gonna make you an artificial body, but, I just wanted to get some information because it's not really a field I've ever explored before. I'm good at making stuff, but like guns, not bodies.
She looks at you, just stares at your face for a moment, her head cocked. You can tell she's thinking. She turns around and she sort of closes like the curtain to this unit that you're in. She comes back over and she says, "Well, you didn't hear this from me, but I hear that there is a group operating above the planet on one of the moon of
Cielo Castillo?
that's the one.
I
Cielo
was
Castillo.
worried you were going to say that.
You know, I did a lot of studying, a lot of traveling in my training, in my medical training, and I've heard that they did. You ever heard of flash cloning?
I have heard of flash cloning. Pretty illegal, is it not?
Very illegal. That's why you didn't hear it from me.
No, I definitely didn't.
Speaking of illegal, you know, there's a couple interesting things on your chart here.
Yeah.
Yandrew. Yeah.
Yep.
You know, I trust that, you know, if both of us walk away from here believing this conversation never happened, then, well, that would be best for both of us.
I think you're right. What's your name?
My name is Jane.
Hello, Jane. My name is not Kellen. It is Yandrew.
Tell you what, Yandrew. If you ever do pursue this curiosity of yours and make it to Cielo Castillo, let me know what you find.
Alright.
Jane Fladger.
Fladgar. Why don't you put your ComCon number into my cell phone?
Here's my Discord gamer tag.
Yeah. Wow. Hashtag shady nurse XX. Cool gamer tag.
Stitches for bitches 69.
Stitches for bitches 69. Face Clan Stitches.
Alright, well, I have a lot to do, so get some rest.
You too.
You exchange an awkward glance. Both of you caught up on that weird thing you just said. And she moves on.
I think that
Alright,
was good.
finally. Sterilizer. You begin to pull together some resources about what it would take to truly merge. You start with data plating, which is the closest you can really think of since it's an internal communication piece, or it could be completely internal. Doesn't quite fully integrate your mental capabilities with the wagon, but it's a start. Let me go and actually read the get creative, right? That's when you did. You know that before you finish this research, you are going to. There's two things you're going to need, and you get to choose. If it's quality materials, specific knowledge or techniques, specialized tools, or a good workplace.
Specialized tools.
Specialized tools, and what else?
Information.
You know that you just don't have the tech, and you don't quite have the technique to make this work yet. But you have a pretty good idea of how to do it. You're pretty much going to take some data plating, fasten it to your skull, and based on some ideas that you got from the lab, you're going to find a way to like directly integrate the data plating with your neural activity. see it going in one of two ways. Either one, it'll supercharge your mental capabilities, and also it'll turn Wagon into your internal dialogue. Or two, it could make you a walking meat puppet for Wagon. That's your that's like your two most likely outcomes right now.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me. As you are working throughout the week, Captain Canopy comes over to you at one point, and he says, "Well's a moment."
Yeah.
Turn, you see tucked under his arm is a rolled up DDR mat with the old PlayStation hookup.
Oh, a purist, are you?
Yeah, well, they don't call it old school for nothing.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Speaking of school, are you ready to be taken to class?
Taking to class, I'm the principal.
Well, why don't you let your feet do the talking?
Oh, they know many languages.
He, in one swift move, whips out his mat, puts it on the ground, and very quickly, a few people in the camp begin to gather around, intrigued and slightly confused at the display. Both of you are going to roll a show-off check.
Wow. Is grit added to this? I don't know.
Is this happening while I'm drunk, or is this a different time during the week?
This can be a different time during the week.
Oh yeah, I'm cheering. I'm pumped for this.
Nice. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Don't want to make it hidden. Okay, I'm gonna roll his roll. Oh!
Oh no.
He, okay. Go ahead and roll your show off.
Am I
I
adding
thought
my
you
grit
were
to
really-
this? No.
Do you add grit? No, you only add grit if you're... No, wait. Do you add grit to your skill checks? I don't remember.
We've
I
definitely
don't
gone
think so.
over it, but I don't remember.
Yeah. I'll
No,
just
no,
roll a
no.
d20 then.
Okay, cool. Oh, goodness. Okay, so you just destroy him. At one point, he, like, trips and he falls, and he's like, oh, my hip! Okay. And he stands back up, and he's like, I guess it's been too long since I've, broken out the map. You really put me in my place today, Wells.
You should
Nice.
roll it out more often. You got the goods, kid. He's still going. His feet are still moving, but his head is perfectly still. Maybe one day.
Wait a minute. Sterilizer. And DDR. Do you remember 30 years ago at a DDR competition at the Smelican Piss? Where you dethroned the reigning champion of 15 years?
You'll owe me that drink.
My old friend. My old nemesis. I'm going to retire to my room. I have much to think about. And he solemnly, strangely solemnly, walks away. You are still going and killing it at a sandstorm, most likely.
Got it.
And the crowd is just awestruck. They have no idea what just happened. Just a very confusing turn of events.
Have anyone seen the movie Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen? I think that's the movie. with Lindsay Lohan wrecks house on a DDR machine. It looks like that.
Braxton slides up to Wells. He's like, bro, like, I just call it like I see it. But it seemed like for a minute there was some real heat between you and the canopy.
Hey, what happens during DDR happens after DDR.
Look, I'm just saying it. If you ever need anything, if you ever need a wingman, I'm here for you. You know, I've only ever seen you give those eyes to one other thing, and it was wagon. So to see you look like that to something with flesh was awfully surprising, I gotta say, my guy.
Well, my dude, sometimes the flesh disappoints.
Okay.
The flesh is weak, says Wells.
Flesh is temporary, DDR is eternal.
But thank you. I haven't needed a wingman in 40 years.
Well, that's a long dry spell, or like a very successful. I don't know. I can't imagine. I don't actually want to know. Never mind. But if you need me, offer stands.
It goes both ways.
I think I've done enough. Can I go interrogate that one guard that talked shit to me?
In a moment. Livewire, you get a call from your old friend, Thunder Rat.
This guy.
Do you accept?
Yeah, I'll accept it.
Are you going somewhere private, or step out of the way if you want?
Is the big, what's it called, the big spoon or the little spoon?
Big spoon.
Big spoon. Is the big spoon parked here?
Yeah, the big spoon's parked here.
I'll go to my my bunk.
Okay.
Livey! How are you?
Hello.
I
Oh,
heard
you
that.
know. That's it. That's how I'm doing.
So, what did you come across?
Well, I don't know yet, but we pulled a computer out of there, and I have reason to believe that I can get whatever's on there pretty easily for you.
Good, I like the sound of it. What else?
Well, what else do you want?
I want details. What was in there? Who was in there? Come on.
I don't know if it
Tell
was
you
a
what.
who.
I'll tell you what. I have some information I know you'll like. Might just save your life. So if you tell me something that makes me extra happy, I'll go ahead and share this life-saving information with you.
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I didn't get all of it because I wasn't the one shoving my consciousness into whatever was down there. But as far as I can gather, they were making people into NHPs.
Interesting. Why? For what? For science? Progress?
Why-
For improving the power of the brain?
Why did SETCOM do anything?
Power. Interesting. And you have a computer from that? From
We
that
sure
lab?
do. It'll be cracked open any day now, I'd imagine.
Excellent.
And I can get everything off of it for nothing but a few Farmville coins.
Well, you remember what's all at stake here. I know you're looking for somebody. I know where they are. But I also know if you value your hide, Livey, you better skedaddle.
That planet you're on is about to become pretty hot.
Oh? How
Let's
so?
just say I have a bird's eye view, and things down there are looking a lot busier than you'd expect. If I were you, I'd scram pretty quick. Alright, Live, it was nice catching up. I'll talk to you later. And he disconnects.
How long have we been here right now?
I'll say it's been 4 days.
I'm gonna go find Wells.
Okay. While you go find Wells... Okay, you can go find Wells now. Wells is doing DDR.
Wells, I have to ask, well, 2 favors of you, but one we'll get to later. Wells, I can't hear you over the DDR.
I'm going for a record. I can play on you for a second.
Okay.
What's up?
So Wells, is there any way you'd be able to get, I don't know, like a hack into something, get a bird's eye view of the planet, maybe assess the situation on the ground?
I mean, hack what? Security cameras, ship, mechanical bird, mechanical space bird, satellite. What are we talking about?
Wait. Okay, we'll get back to the birds later. Satellite would probably be easiest if it's accessible, but, you know.
This planet, we're off the grid a while. I don't know how many satellites we got going on up there.
Well, any way you could help me out,
Consider it done.
All right, well, enjoy your
No,
enjoy
there's
your
a
high
second.
score.
There's a second.
Oh, I was just wondering if I could get a copy of whatever's on that computer.
Will stops. You wanna see what I've been cooking up?
No, not whatever
Wait,
you
you
and
want to get
Wagon.
involved?
No, not
You
whatever
want
you
to
and
see what
Wagon are
I've
up to.
seen?
I just want if you could put it on like a floppy disk or whatever you put your files on.
Girl, I'm gonna walk you through everything.
Oh no,
And it's usually this pinky finger
no.
I put things on, so I'll give that to you later.
Oh.
But we're gonna go through every page, and I'm gonna explain it all. I'll even make a quiz!
Whatever.
Okay, I'll get it started.
One of the guards approaches Braxton at this point. One of the scouts gestures over at the DDR mats. Hey, lover boy, I bet you'd be pretty good at dancing on those things. I've seen your moves, huh?
I would like to leap in the air and try to get my legs around his neck and bring him to the ground.
Okay.
Can I roll a take control?
Go ahead and roll a take control check.
22.
I believe you'd be pretty good at dancing those. What?
All right. With his head between my
It was a
knees,
joke. It was a joke.
I would say, my guy, I don't like to put
Just a
my
joke.
hands on a person without their consent, but this is dire circumstances. You're going to tell me why people are calling me lover boy? Because sometimes a guy has one too many drinks, and he has a little blackaroo, and it's fine. But you're going to tell me why people are calling me that, and otherwise I'm going to pop your head like a grape.
Uncle, let me go.
I loosen, but I don't let him go.
He looks for a moment at your thighs around his face. Never been in this position before. Um,
Kind of like it.
you feel as he sort of
Sounds like
talking,
you didn't wrestle in high school.
Yeah. You feel, no, I didn't. I had issues about personal space, and feeling that flare up a little bit right now.
I let him go. I feel bad.
Okay. Whew. Much better. Oh, come on. You don't remember? You, stood on top of that stockpile and you, sang your whole serenade of love and something about pouring out a whole bunch of Miller, and then you talked for a while about how Bud is absolute shit. And then, then you were yelling for somebody. You were yelling for Yandrew, and you're like, "Oh, you gotta pour up some more Miller because I'm all out." Yandrew, and I don't know. You were just going on and on.
Sorry, the first bit. You said a serenade of love?
Mm-hmm.
Did I mention a name?
Said something about explosions of love, and puddles of seduction.
Well, that's just how I roll. All my love's explosive, my guy. And I give him a little 1-2 punch.
Okay, yeah. Personal space.
Fair enough. My bad. Had a lot going on this week. So everyone calling me lover boy. It's about me being a romantic, not any specific interest in any one person.
Yeah, I mean, you were pretty drunk, so I can't tell.
And that would make sense because there's so much Braxton, not one person could handle all of it, if you know what I mean. I can't be held down, if you know. You get it.
Uh-huh. Sure do.
Okay. Sorry about the taking you to the ground like that. I get
All right.
aggressive when I'm hungover.
So, you want people to stop calling you lover boy? I mean, I don't know what everyone else here is gonna do, but
Hey man, I'm not your dad. You do what you think is right.
whoa. All the windows on my computer just minimized.
I thought that was the guy just going, whoa!
Wow.
You're
That was
cool
deep.
as hell, dude! Whoa! Thanks for the headlock!
No, what just happened?
I like to
Sorry.
think that Yandrew's been locked in the medical ward this entire time. I could just hear the fun happening outside.
Having a really
Absolute
intense
mayhem.
conversation with a shady nurse. It's like, look, if you want to clone a body, I know a guy. Outside, you just hear DDR music playing.
You hear the rude sandstorm. Okay, well, I guess I'm down to one monitor for now. Weird. Went off. Great. So another 2 days pass by when you're sitting in the medical ward.
Yes, sorry, 1 second.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 sec. Oh, things are going bad. Okay. Sorry. Okay, we're good.
There. You're sitting in the medical ward, and a lot of the times during the day it's quiet, and there's nobody really around. It's pretty empty. Now that everyone else is healed up, it's mostly just you in there, and you have a lot of time just alone to yourself.
I've been tinkering around on like MS Paint on my CompCon, designing
Okay.
something.
Nice. And in steps Canopy.
Oh,
Howdy, soldier. Do you have a minute?
I have nothing but minutes, sir.
He grabs one of those little circular stools with the wheels on it and rolls it over and sits
have
down.
A father-daughter moment. Like,
You know I'm always there for you, right, dear? I just... This is gonna sound strange.
mm-hmm.
But the work you've done for me, for us, well, and for me, in that lab has been incredibly valuable.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
You know, I was really worried about finding a reliable team, and for a while I felt like I was just sending people to their deaths. And I know that whatever happened to you down there before, it almost put you into an early retirement.
Yeah.
And, well, now I see that, coming out of there, you almost died. And once again, I almost got you killed.
No, it's not your fault, sir. I signed up for this. I knew the risks.
No. I trained you, Yandrew. I'm your superior officer.
Yes, sir.
I shouldn't be putting you into needless, dangerous risks like this.
Well, it's a big, scary universe, sir. Wouldn't have joined up if I didn't know what was waiting for me.
What is waiting for you, Yandrew?
To be honest, sir, I don't know. I've been looking for one thing for a really long time, and, going back into that lab, I found it, but I don't feel like I found what I was looking for, You
look up, your eyes, you look him in the eyes for just a moment, and you see that he is intensely focused on you. Before I send in a unit to disassemble that place, fully break it down and understand it, do you think you found what you need? Do you think you're done with it?
Yeah. I think I'm ready to move on. I've got what I can, and I just have to hope that it's enough.
Very good. Stands up abruptly. Dismisses your salute. Let's see if we can get you on your way soon. He walks out.
Thank you, sir.
Another 2 days pass. Does anybody want to try anything else, or you're just going to go ahead and skip forward?
Yeah, I think Yandrew just had a weird next couple of days after that interaction.
Okay.
Sitting alone in the medical ward, bleeding internally.
I mean, if Livewire wanted me to get a bird's eye view of the planet.
You find an old satellite and begin to scope the planet out without too much difficulty. There's a lot of forgotten tech attached to this planet. Old stuff. You pull up some grainy, low-res photos of the planet, and you don't see anything.
Okay, I'll have it, the live stream projected onto all the screens in Livewire's room.
Okay. 2 days later, Captain Canopy is going to call you all in for a meeting at his Central Command Unit. At this point, you are all fully healed. Your mechs can all be printed, and also you can have license level fixed. Officially.
Hey.
Officially.
So, the mech that I print, you'll notice, is size 2. It's the same mech as before, it's just twice as big, and so are all the guns.
Hey.
I did a little bit of workshopping on Yandrew's design, and
Do you want it to be, if it's a triangle, do you want the two to be 2 on top and 1 on the bottom, or one on top?
One on top, 2 on the bottom. Yeah.
Okay.
Braxton, I'm thinking about calling it the second biggest boy, if that's okay with you.
It's clearly bigger than my boy.
No, but your boy can be bigger than it when it like grapples and stuff, though, right?
Yeah, it's true. It's big is not just about size, but it's about presence.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I'm trying to like it's sort of like a support thing for you.
You know. Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
Like you're the basket and I'm the backboard. I don't know.
Okay.
I've been trying to look up sports analogies because I thought we might be able to connect over that, but I don't know if it really worked.
No, you did. No, you did a good job. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, next time use one of your analogies. Be like, I'm the bolt and you're the washer, or something like that, and I'll.
That would imply I was like going through you, and I don't really want to do that.
Well, if I was the bolt, wouldn't I be going through you?
Oh, I just didn't understand the pronouns there.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough. Oh, speaking of which, well, I guess is Boombox Yandrew working?
I haven't really had a chance to look at it yet. I'm nervous to mess with him because I don't want to break anything. That's really not my specialty, so I know Wells has been pretty busy. So
Yeah, no one's really taken time to interact too much with the boombox. Wells, in passing, you have noticed that the boombox has stopped working entirely.
Oh, I would have reported that.
Yeah, it just doesn't
Yeah.
function as a boombox anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Can't play any music. It can't. There's no like electrical damage, but it just has no capabilities of a boombox.
So I didn't want to mess with it. I was gonna maybe bring it to Beatrice, see if she knew what to do, because Walls is really busy right now, becoming an AI. So
Okay, well, that will be a hell of a lot of explaining to do
Yeah.
for Beatrice.
I don't know. I think it's time to. I don't know, this is gonna sound a little corny, but one of the reasons I'm giving my mech a new name and I redesigned it is because it used to be called Flight Ticket because, I was using Yandrew's whole thing to get through, but I don't know. We've been going for a really long time now, and I feel like I know I'm not trained as a Lancer, but I kind of feel like a real Lancer now. So maybe it's time to own up to that a little bit.
Hey, man, that I love that journey for you.
Thanks.
You know what? You may have not been formally trained as a Lancer, but you've been fighting side by side with all of us, pulling your own, kicking ass, taking names quite literally. You took on your brother's name.
That's
And you know what? I'm proud of you.
Thanks. It means a lot. I mean what I said down there before I got uploaded. I really feel like we're sort of like we're bros in like a familial sense, and as well as the friendship sense now. So
Yeah. I hand Kellen a note. And I say, well, I'll see you on the big spoon when we're ready to go.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
I give a little punch on the shoulder and I walk out.
I'm gonna read the note.
The note says Yandrew / Kellen, and in parentheses, because now there's Boombox Yandrew. Another parentheses after it. I hope he's okay. Double close parentheses. And the body of it says, I grew up an only child with a lot of expectations. My father basically tried to raise him part 2, but he's an asshole. Never really felt like I've had a family. I've never had siblings. Everyone I've ever known has been a noble, and let's be honest, they're a bunch of assholes. It's hard for me to know how to emotionally respond about myself, so I project it onto others. I really like what you said right before you got cut in half, and I feel the same way. It's cool that you said that. It was brave of you. I respect you a lot, and I hope you and Beatrice bone really hard. Braxton.
I think Andrew's gonna shed a little bit of a tear. I took the "You're my Huckleberry" feature, by the way. So this kind of works out perfect.
Nice. Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a minute before we go in there just to be like, wow.
Nothing changed with my frame, but he hasn't taken it off of Livewire's frame, and I don't know how Livewire feels about this, but in passing, sometimes kind of accidentally, he has been saying our Mech, so however you feel about that's up to you.
I think she's just like rolling her eyes at it at this point because she knows there's nothing she can do. It's just stuck there from now on, which is weird because the Pegasus has like a black hole on its back, basically. So, I don't know if Wells is like in front of that or behind it or like just kind of in it.
At any point, it's just the top half of Wells sticking out.
Sticking out of the black hole where all my Omnigun shots come from.
Cool. So, all right, ready for your meeting with Canopy?
Yeah, let's meet him.
Okay. You gather up in the room with Canopy, and he says, all right, so our medics have finished up the research, and it looks like you're good to go. Whatever strange energy was emitted, it seemed to only have an influence on different electronic devices. Scrambled our radars for a little while, but things are, situational again now, so it seems it was just a temporary effect. Pretty confident we can get you on your ship and get you out of here. I know that you probably need a break, and what you've done here has been monumental for us. So, again, I ask you, you want me to put in a good word with our union, with the union rep, and maybe see about be a hell of a way to advance your career.
What do you think, Captain? I'll look at Braxton.
Oh, I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, why not? Like, right?
I think
We can always tell them no.
Yeah, imagine that, turning down Union. Woo! Big shots.
Yeah. Sure, yeah.
I mean, if I'm going to go through the trouble of mentioning it, I'd rather you not.
No, for sure,
say
but
no
like,
if it gets to that point.
yeah, no, sir.
But
of
if
course,
the
sir.
conditions are unacceptable, and I understand.
No, sir, it was a joke. I think it was a joke. So.
Yeah, but like sometimes you gotta play a little hard to get, Like, imagine turning him down. Imagine how much they'd want our team more after that.
I don't know if Union operates that way.
Yeah,
Everyone operates that way.
All right.
I think what Braxton means to say is we would appreciate the good word, sir.
Okay. Will do. He's suddenly interrupted from a broadcast from Blitz coming on the monitor. Not Blitz, sorry, Dynamite.
This is like
Thanks.
in cahoots.
Blitz. Nope, Dynamite.
Captain, we got a real problem here. The Jackals, they weren't backing off, they're just regrouping. I need reinforcements now. We don't have enough people at this camp to hold them off.
And somewhere in the background you hear like an explosion in the back. She's like,
Shit, our stockpile. Get someone out here now!
she cuts the transmission and she is gone. And quickly, immediately, Canopy turns back towards you and he's like, well, seems like we have a job. How quickly can you get out there?
I will. There is no place I will ever be more quickly than right there, right now.
You are
I've run out the door.
interrupted. You are interrupted by another explosion. This one sounding closer to, like, immediately, like, outside. And Canopy says, shit. He quickly runs to the door and steps out. And you can see the chaos the camp has erupted into, as your camp is also now being attacked by jackals as well. He begins to bark commands, dispatching people left and right. Let's get some more exciting music.
Not this like chill guitar.
Well, you don't like funky western?
He begins dispatching people, organizing a counterattack, and he says to you, we need to protect the stockpile, otherwise the whole camp will fall. Can you do it?
What about the other camp?
We gotta regain control here first, and then we'll help out there. This is our main operation. If this falls, we're done. He doesn't really wait for an answer before he runs off. He's going to suit up and get ready. As the rest of you, what's your plan? You want to quick hop in your mechs and help out here? You trying to...
Oh God. I'm looking at you, Braxton.
We can't let this planet fall to the jackals. Let's suit up.
Okay.
Let's get
Alright.
to our mech.
You hop into your mechs, and let's go ahead and move over to our battle map.
Phoenix, I want to say that there is a thing for my mech, a system that was on CompCon that didn't like being imported.
Oh, what was it?
Something that lets me clear burn damage, but it's not a big deal. I didn't care that much about it.
Oh, okay. So, here's our map. You can all see it, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jackals have begun to land in their own mechs and are beginning to tear apart the camp and attack buildings and generally be destructive. So this is going to be a control scenario. Let me go through what that looks like for you. You have to regain control of the base camp. I'm going to split this map into 4 zones, and those 4 zones are the 4 objectives. And basically, if you're in an objective and there's no enemies in an objective, at the end of the round you get a point for it. You did one of these before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You will be deploying from this north side up here.
Cool.
Meanwhile, the enemies will be deploying from the south side down here. These are buildings. And this building here is the most important stockpile building. So, you know that you should try to avoid damaging this building in the center of the map. Other than that, there's not really any special terrain or anything like that. But, so for deployment, well, let me go ahead and draw those. My line tool is not working. No! Oh, goodness.
Not working great for you, huh?
It is not working. Oh, that's terrible.
Is there
No
not one that
good.
can draw a straight line?
I'm trying to find one. It's not there.
What if
Is
you
this
do
other-
draw a polygon, but then you just
I
only
could just
draw?
no, because when you try to only draw one side of it, it expects more. There we go.
Sorry, I made
just
one
gonna-
too. No.
Okay, that's one side of the field, and we'll say that's the other. Oh, see, now it works. Before it wasn't. Whatever. Okay, so
was
you see the
trying-
four. You see the four control zones, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Basically, the two topmost. The hexes are hard to see on this map, but the two topmost ones are the ones you're allowed to deploy in. So we both get to roll a d6. The GM and a player roll a d6 to determine the order of deployment. Don't deploy yet. One of you just roll a d6 against me.
I got it.
Whoever rolls lower deploys first. Oh,
Oh.
shoot! Tiebreaker. Roll again.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
All right. All right.
Oh fuck. I don't think my luck's gonna hold. Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
The fuck.
Well, I
I
mean,
mean,
deploying-
one time I need to roll low.
Deploying first probably is not a good thing.
I like deploying first.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Oh, well. All right. Let me go ahead and deploy some enemies.
So sorry, if you end your turn in one of the 4 zones and an enemy is not in that zone, you get a point, right?
Yeah, if only allies control the zone and no enemies control the zone, you get 1 point.
They, I
And-
assume.
but-
get
And
1 point.
and if you have the highest score at the end of the 6th round, you win. If the enemy has the higher score at the end of the 6th round, they win.
Okay.
If both sides have an equal score at the end of the 6th round, there's no victor, and both sides must withdraw.
And we
Right, so we
established
lose
last
then.
time we did a control
Yeah.
map. My drones.
You gain
count.
1 point for each control zone that you control. If you control all 4 control zones, you also gain an additional point.
Wait, your drones do count?
That's what they did last time we did this.
Did the drones count last time?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, then the drones will count again. Yeah.
These guys are called hives, though, so I feel like they might have drones too.
Oh, really?
Nah.
Alright, who wants to deploy first? For us.
It doesn't matter. If you want to get a good angle, then you should probably take it.
I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. I want to see more. Is it like we're taking turns deploying right now? Like, are they going to deploy more?
No,
in a
you
second?
can all deploy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Big.
Big boy.
So I could deploy like, oh, once I deploy it, I can't move.
No, yeah, the game's
Game's
paused.
paused.
Can you unpause
Oh.
the game?
Go ahead. There you go.
Can I deploy like here?
Oh, shit.
No. You have to deploy within the top 2 spaces.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
I deploy in both of the top 2 spaces.
Yes, you do. Here, I'll set your thing so it always shows your outline.
That'd be great. Rad.
How's that?
Rad.
Your token doesn't. I can give you a background that you can slap your picture onto later.
Cool.
One that's actually this shape.
Yeah, and I can do it for the other thing as well.
Nice. Cool. Oh, let me make sure that you have access to your warp thing.
Yeah.
I just called it warp.
That's fine. It's called Accelerate, but like warp is fine.
You should now see it.
Nice. Perfect.
in
I designed it after the Team Rocket warp tiles from Pokemon.
Nice.
So.
I feel you're gonna spin around aggressively when you step on it.
Just hold out my fucking gun and spin. See if I can clothesline anyone. Alright.
Everyone deployed?
Yeah, we're deployed.
Great. You guys, let me throw up
Good.
in combat. Who would like to go first?
If you let me go first, I can get you far before your turn even starts.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Well, I can get one of you far, and then I can get one of you
Oh.
theoretically pretty far as well, as long as you follow the same path.
I don't need to be that far. I just so Braxton is probably what you want to go for.
Yeah. All right. I'll activate. What I'm gonna do is take a quick tech. I'm gonna start by, opening up my chest gun. I'm gonna open up that pit and start spinning my chest gun.
All right.
Then I am going to take a quick tech action to activate my accelerate feature. And what that means is I'm going to put a warp tile under where Braxton is. And I'm going to put the other warp tile. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Sorry, my mouse is acting up. Here. And now that he's here, unless he wants to avoid it, he is pushed as far as possible. Oh, the second he starts his turn, he is pushed as far as possible in a straight line towards the other space. Yeah, you gotta rotate him a little bit.
You can use control and scroll wheel to rotate any.
Great.
Although, do they rotate? Do they point towards each other,
Yeah,
or does it?
they point towards each other because if you step on this one, you go to that one. If you step on this one, you go to that one.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna throw that down as a quick tech. I am going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that is a fucking hassle, isn't it? And then I can't really do all that much more. 2 rounds going to my Mjolnir because I didn't fire anything. And I guess I will bolster Jaeger. So you get accuracy on a save. Sorry, 2 accuracy on the next skill check or save you make between now and the end of your next turn. And that's me.
All right.
Phoenix, I don't see us in the initiative tracker.
What? I see
I
you
only
guys.
see
in
the
this.
two. I only see
Yeah,
the
I don't
two
see us
elite
either.
Jackal hives.
Wait, we have initiative track?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you right click that little fist icon right next to the chat thing, it'll pop it up.
You're definitely in there for me.
Oh, I don't
Refresh.
see it.
Oh, Jaeger, for some reason you're still threaded
I'd love to not be.
and unshred you.
Okay, I refreshed and now I see us.
Okay. Yeah, I guess maybe you'll refresh. Okay, so the Yandrew turn. Let's go ahead and take a turn with a Jackal Eye.
Eight people.
Sweet. So this hive is going to go ahead and move speed 5. I guess you wouldn't know their speed, but no, you do. It's not, I mean, pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Let's see, how far away? The Jackal is going to go ahead and deploy a Razor Swarm.
Yeah, there it is.
With sense. Drop this here. And that actually fills up an area that is last one. This side.
Oh, fuck.
Right there.
That's big.
Are those drones?
It's just a swarm of drones. Yeah.
Can it be targeted normally?
It has deploys a last one Razor Swarm in a free area. I don't know if you know everything that it does necessarily, do you?
Probably not.
Hive can okay.
But I mean, I feel like we can shoot at it, right?
Yeah, you can shoot at it. It has health,
Can I-
probably.
Can I grapple it? That's the question. I pull out my bug catching net. I go Animal Crossing on this hive.
Okay, drones cannot take action or move by default. If they do actions or movement, blah blah blah. Make all mechanisms. A whole bunch of stats with drones. Great. So that's all it's gonna do. Just go ahead and deploy those drones. Who wants to go next?
So those drones count as a unit, right?
Yeah, like Wells
Okay.
drones.
Cool. I'd like to go last, if at all possible.
I have a thing targeting drones, and I'm assuming this other swarm person will throw at some drones, so I'd like to hopefully be able to do it to both of them.
Okay, I can go then. I bop
Fucking
over here at the
zip
start of my
zoom
turn.
instantly.
Okay.
So Phoenix, can I grapple these drones?
Yeah. Theoretically, yeah. You can grab onto
Okay.
the drones.
Then I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm going to move another 6 to here. And then I'm going to take a heat to do that little dash.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Omni Harpoon the
Oh,
drones and the
fuck
hive.
yeah.
Nice.
I imagine just like 80 Omni Harpoons come out toward the drone.
Great. Wait, what's the last one will fill up the area, right? Yeah. It does. Yeah.
Hello?
So they both make hull saves.
Okay.
Save target 13.
All right. The drones just get to roll a d20. I'm pretty sure it's how drones work. Fails, and this other one.
Get over here.
12.
Get in here.
Scorpion.
All right. You pull them. You somehow pull the drones over. Now
I can't hear you, Phoenix.
you can't. Can you hear me?
You,
Oh.
We heard now the, and that's it.
I'm kind of muttering as I'm trying to figure it out. Let me also make sure my wire's not touching my wireless charger. Okay. So the drones, I don't know if... Do they pull... Like, does the cloud cover you? Because you can move through them. And this... I don't... That's the thing I don't know.
My thing says they get pulled adjacent to me.
Okay. I'm going to say you're not in the cloud of drones.
Okay. They also both take... Oh my gosh.
That sucks, dude.
4 kinetic damage and are knocked prone? Question mark?
I don't think the drones can be knocked prone because it's a swarm.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Grapple either. It makes...
They're not technically grappled.
They're like a swarm mechanic. I don't think so.
They're both immobilized until the end of their next turn.
Alright, so you say they're knocked prone and immobilized?
Uh-huh.
Prone and immobilized. Gotcha.
Okay, so then I am going to attack the hive with my nanocarbon sword.
Sweet.
Since it's the first melee attack, I get accuracy. Okay. 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 So I crit,
Nice.
and
Alright,
the
you can do 8 points of damage.
and the first time I crit on with a heavy melee weapon, I deal 3 kinetic damage to all characters and objects of my choice within threat, other than the one I just attacked.
Executioner.
You do
I
3
do-
damage to the swarm.
3 damage to the swarm.
Alright, just the power of your blade just eliminates the swarm.
And then I get a free grapple attempt against this guy
Okay.
because I hit him with a melee attack. So I'll just roll my chain axe, I guess, because it doesn't matter.
Ooh.
Does a 7 grapple him?
No.
Let me see something here. When I successfully ram or grapple, oh, sad. Okay. Well, then that is my turn.
Great. We're gonna go ahead and take a turn with the. We'll take a turn with the other one first. This one's going to move to here, and is going to try and hurt him, but it's pretty far. It's not gonna be able to do much at all. So instead of going there, I guess it'll move instead to here with this movement. I think it'll move some more. And since it can't do much of anything else, it's also going to go ahead and deploy razors.
Baby swarm.
Just another swarm pops up in that space. That's all it's going to do on this turn. Yeah, can't take any other actions. So, who wants to go next?
I think there's only one option
Oh yeah, go ahead.
because it's our mech.
It's
I have a quick question about my angle on this guy right now. Is Yandrew blocking me? Would I have to move to take that shot?
That shot does go through one of Yandrew's
Sorry, I'm big now.
spaces. So yeah,
Aw. Unfortunate. And then, because the way the grapple works, I also can't get the other one.
the building also.
Oh, is that a
Yeah.
building? Oh,
Yeah, the building and the
I
other
thought it
one
was just
is
like a platform with things on it.
no, it is the building. Yeah,
Okay.
and the other one is also Yandrew's in the way.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I can hit the one that is being grappled because Smart Gun's seeking,
Nice.
and that
Oh,
one's
yeah.
close enough.
Ignore
It's not
cover.
technically grappled right now.
Oh,
Well, even if he's grappled, you're still in front of him.
Yeah.
so providing
Yeah.
cover, but seeking ignores cover. So
yeah. So I am going to Smart
as-
Gun.
one
Oh,
second.
yeah.
Also
Unless
is
you want to do something
prone.
first.
Well, as a reaction, I can my new what's the thing, core component, whatever,
your
Yeah.
core-
core bonus, whatever.
yeah.
When an ally incensors, at the start of an ally incensor's turn, you can do a free lock on to a enemy they're targeting as a reaction.
Cool. So so I'm gonna consume the lock on. That's another accuracy, yeah. Stable, steady. Okay, so 3 accuracy on that.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
24. Okay.
and that targets E defense because it's seeking, correct?
Yeah.
Or because it's smart.
Yeah.
24 hits.
Okay, and also because it crit, it's already prone.
Oh.
So no, because I get to choose. So I'm gonna land a headshot on it, and it can
Ooh.
only target or only has line of sight to adjacent spaces for the next turn.
Well,
So it's all yours, Braxton.
Nice.
1v1 me.
Cool, and then I think I'm just going to just move. I have 6, right? I feel like I haven't looked for my speed in a while. Oh, I have 7. One more. So I'm gonna move here. And then is there anything you need to do, Wells?
Yeah, real quick, I'm just going to do a quick tech and deploy. Oh, why didn't it show up? I'm going to deploy a turret drone. Why isn't it letting me drag and put it?
There's 3
You're over
turret
there
drones
by the
down now.
building, I see.
Where? I can't even see it.
oh yeah, over here.
Why can't I see it?
Uh-oh. Maybe you have to refresh.
Refreshing, be back soon.
Let's see. So prone means attacks against them get an accuracy. Prone characters are slowed, and they remain prone by they can move prone by standing up instead of moving, unless they're immobilized. And
He's
if they're
immobilized.
they cannot make any voluntary movements, although involuntary movements are unaffected. It doesn't say there's a way to get rid of immobilized. You clear
just-
immobilized?
It's
He's just
only-
immobilized until the end of his next turn.
Oh, okay. But prone does not give him any difficulty on his attack. Okay. How's your drones? You got it?
I can see him now, so I deployed one.
Perfect.
Within line of sight and sensors, so yeah, it can go right here, just in the in the top quadrant.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my other quick action for my Puppet Master ability I've been using on my regular drones, but they can target other people's drones too.
Oh, nice. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with the swarm?
They move. I'm going to move them back 4. Is it 4? It's at least 4. Yeah, 4.
Cool.
And nothing happens. And nothing else happens because no one is adjacent to it.
Cool. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
End of turn. Auto gun goes off. I'm gonna target the drone swarm.
Okay. How much damage?
We'll see.
That hits.
So 3 damage.
Drone swarm, razor swarm, not doing so good. This other one's going to take its turn. The one that is next to Braxton. First, it is going to re-roll to see if it regains its ability. If not, it is then going to do a couple things. First, it is going to launch a tech attack against you, Braxton. It's going to launch a drone barrage. First, it makes an attack. Rolls a 13.
Is that against my E defense?
Yes.
My E defense is 6.
Yes, that hits. So, on a tech attack, you do take 2 heat, right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So, you choose. Either you become immobilized and impaired until the end of your next turn, or you immediately move up to 5 spaces in the direction that the hive chooses.
What is impaired?
Can't do anything.
Impaired means you receive 1 difficulty in all attack, save, and skill checks. and immobilized means you cannot make any voluntary movement till the end of your next turn.
I'll be immobilized and impaired.
Okay. You're immobilized and impaired. Immobilized. You guys are both looking very similar. And then he's going to try and hit you with his Hunter-Killer Nexus. He gets to make 3 attacks with this, and they can all be at the same person, so he's going to try and hit you 3 times. He has 1 difficulty because you are adjacent to him. 11. It targets your E defense because it's seeking. Smart.
So that hits.
So you take 3 burn damage.
Can I have that thing that you wouldn't give me that clears burn? We didn't decide about that. I wanted to have it, but I couldn't import it.
Oh, what's the thing? What? Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can have it. If you're supposed to have it, you have it, yeah. What's it called?
It is called...
See if I can just add it in manually.
Wait, where did it go? Can't even find it now. Well, now it's gone. I can't find it, so
Okay.
never mind.
You take 3 burn damage, and burn ignores armor. It's actually, the damage that's hitting you is like a swarm of nanomites.
Okay, 3 damage.
He's going to go ahead and try and hit you again. 1 difficulty. A 10.
It's...
Okay, and he's going to try and hit you again. 1 difficulty. 24.
That hits.
Okay, so you take a total of 9 burn damage. At the end of your turn, you must... At the end of your next turn, you must roll an engineering check. And if you fail, you'll take an additional 9 burn damage. Your burn counter will go up to 18.
Jesus Christ.
Can I can use an action to clear burn, right? Is that a thing?
Engineering check, yeah.
You can, yeah, use an action to make a check to clear it.
My engineering is not great.
Oh,
Well,
you
actually,
could,
yeah,
you could also
roll-
stabilize as a full action to clear all burn.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
something.
Okay. That's a bad weapon.
So you all of a sudden you feel like the systems in your mech are beginning to melt down and overheat, and yeah, it does not feel that great. Okay, that's all he's gonna do. The other one still has another turn, so he's gonna take his second turn. He rolls a 4. That means his Razor Swarm drones recharge. He's going to move to here.
Coward.
And you are within sensor, so he's going to deploy another Razor Swarm. He can deploy multiple. The swarm engulfs both of you. As the swarm engulfs you, you feel, once again, these drones are pumping up the heat on your mech. And the other guy who's in the swarm, he has soft cover, as long as he's in there. Okay.
Cool.
And let's see, is there anything else he's going to do?
But the swarm doesn't actually do anything to me this turn.
No.
Okay.
That's all he's going to do for this turn. So that brings us to the next round. Who would like to go first?
The points. What are the points?
Oh yeah, sorry, the points. So they get 1 point here, no points here, 1 point here, and so you have 2, they have 1.
Great. Can I? Oh, if you want to go, you can go.
I mean, if we go, I could move that swarm off of.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, it's not a bad option there.
Go for it.
Livewire, can we move a little closer?
Sure.
Let's see how close we need to be. Actually, no, you don't. Never mind.
I was gonna say, we
Sensor
didn't.
20,
Yeah,
baby.
you've got big sensors.
Okay, I'm gonna do another quick tech of my Puppet Master thing. And I'm gonna move this swarm back more. Back down 4.
Yeah, the music's loud.
Not for me.
Oh, there's
No.
music?
Tragic. Oh, I know why I was so loud, because I did it. Okay, sorry, what are you doing?
Can I move this one down 4 till I think it's here?
Yes. Great. That's how far down I'll move before.
Okay. And I'll move this swarm down just enough that Braxton isn't in it.
It just needs to move down 1. Is that as far as you're going to move it?
No, then also.
Well, the other thing gets soft cover while it's in the
Yeah, no, I
swarm.
want to move it down 2 because
Okay.
it ends adjacent to someone. The someone takes 2 energy damage.
Oh, okay. This person takes 2 energy damage. Nice. Anything else?
And I'm gonna deploy. Do here, another turret drone right there. Yeah, and those are my actions.
Okay. So for me, I am going to stable steady and take 1 shot at this drone swarm with my railgun.
At the one on the right.
Yeah, the one on the left.
Oh, okay. There is the building in the way.
Oh, I keep reading this building. Never mind. I'll save that one then.
Okay.
I'll then use the smart gun on the other one.
Okay.
So that's 4 damage.
Your smart gun rips through the swarm and dissipates it.
Cool. And then I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I can still boost, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that'll be it for me.
Cool. Let's go ahead and take a turn with one of these boys. I'll go ahead and take a turn with this guy who's hiding way back here. He's going to, once again, re-roll. So 1 does not regain his 1 ability, but he is going to step out to here. Check something here. So he'll end up moving to... Alright, let's see, is this out enough behind the building? I think so. Whatever, let's just move here. And it's going to target Livewire with a series of tech attacks. The first one is going to be the Hunter-Killer Nexus. So it's going to roll 3 attacks. And these are smart, so it's against your E defense.
Do I share your E-defense wells or just your
You
sensors?
do. You have 18 E defense.
Okay,
Ooh.
sweet.
Wow. First one's a 7, second one's a 22, so you do take 3 burn from that.
Okay.
The third one's an 8, so you just have 3 burn. And then it's going to follow up with a drone barrage quick tech attack. 16, so that does not surpass your E defense.
And
You are
since
fine.
someone targeted, does it count as targeting me if we're sharing systems and e-defense?
Targeted Livewire.
Okay.
Because you're still targetable, aren't you? Or wait, no, you're not.
Yes, doesn't he have hardcover?
Yeah, I have hardcover.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So, but I can still be attacked and targeted separately, but I have hardcover.
Who would like to go next?
Can I take it?
That's all that one's gonna do. Yeah.
Cool. So, I am going to start by overheating to take my accelerate action again. Oh, nope, okay. Come here. Okay, so from here. Great. Hold up. Come here. Yep. I'll point them at each other. So I'm going to take a heat to do this. Let me mark down that heat real quick. Then I'm going to take my movement on top of this, which is going to boost me. Oops, sorry, I'm on your ass. Boost me down to here.
Nice.
Fuck, now I'm between squares.
Yeah. You just have to move with the arrow pad to get yourself properly lined up.
It's not doing anything. There we go.
There. Oh, maybe you can't. Maybe only I can.
Yeah. And then I'm going to say duck and shoot my Cyclone Pulse Rifle at the Elite Hive Jackal.
Nice. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Oh, as my reaction, I'm gonna give you lock on.
I'm going to consume it, baby. That's 2 accuracy.
Hey.
Oh, for a fucking 11. But
11 targets their evasion, correct?
yeah,
Guess what? That hits.
that's 20 damage. That's 20 fucking damage, dude.
Alright, that is an immediate structure damage.
Boosh!
Yep.
Hey guys, I think bigger is better.
Emergency systems kick in and stabilize the mech, but it is impaired until the end of its next.
Cool. And then at the end of my turn, I freely load. I think I do. Yep. I freely load 2 more rounds into my Mjolnir, and my mech blows on my Cyclone Pulse Rifle's smoking barrel.
Cool. Alrighty. This one's going to take its turn again. Immediately follow up once again. It's not get the renable its attack, but it is going to advance onto you. Stepping up to here. From this angle, it can hit both of you with a Seeker Cloud as it emits a burst of drone
Dumb.
from the front of it. This is smart. And let's see, it's a cone 5, so it's gonna hit both of you for sure. 16 against your E defense.
Yeah.
Not
Alright,
for
so
us.
it's 5 kinetic damage, and if you're damaged, you gain lock.
Great. I'm damaged and I get locked on.
Right. It's going to immediately consume the lock on as it launches a barrage of Hunter Killer Nexus attack. So the first one, 19.
This is on me.
Yep.
Yeah, that's 3 burn. So I take 3 burn as well as 3 damage immediately, right?
Yep. Correct.
Is this one impaired?
It is impaired.
Oh, so it should have 1 difficulty on the
Yeah.
board?
That
so
really
this-
matters.
I
My
don't think
E
that'll
defense is
affect
7,
either of
so.
those.
Oh, okay.
But the next attacks.
Next one is 21 with difficulty.
Yeah. Okay.
And here's the third one. 16.
Still hits.
Yeah. So you took 9 burn total. 9 damage total at the end of your turn. You're able to deal with 9 burn. Cool. That's it for him. That brings us back to Jaeger.
Oh fuck!
Jaeger.
I got my arm. That ignores armor because it's burn, right?
Yes, burning.
The first one didn't though.
The first one was kinetic. Yes.
Cool.
correct.
So Cool. Damn.
Jaeger, at the top of your turn, you realize that this hive is just pumping out a electro nanite cloud and just standing in it, you take an additional 2 burn, bringing you up to 11 burn total. Until you move beyond range 3, you make all system checks and saves and all tech attacks with +3 difficulty.
Well, I already have +1.
So you would have +4 difficulty to all.
So I take 2 damage right off the bat from that burn as well.
You take 2 damage right off the bat.
And I have so I'll take 11 damage at the end of my turn if I don't try to clear it.
If you don't clear your burn, correct.
There's no way I successfully clear it with 4 difficulty. What's the save target?
Well, to clear the burn, you can make a engineering, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yes. You roll an engineering check.
At the end.
And it's
Oh,
only
it's systems
it's only
that I'm-
system checks and saves and all tech attacks that you have +3 difficulty to.
Okay, so I just have 1 difficulty on the engineering. What's the target I need to make?
10. And that's at the end of your turn you roll that. Unless you take the action to just shut down all your burn, then you can do that.
Oh, so I might clear it anyway, just at the end of my turn?
Yeah, you roll before you take the damage at the end of your turn. And if you
Oh.
succeed, you don't take damage and all your burns flush. But if you fail the roll, you take all the damage, and then you would take more damage next turn.
Okay, I'll take that risk, baby.
All right.
All right, I'm just gonna attack this guy with my nanocarbon sword.
Cool.
How's
Yeah,
a
that's gonna be a hit.
25?
And 6 damage, meaning that gives him 1 structure damage.
And because I crit, I do 3 damage to the swarm.
He is impaired, and the swarm takes 3 damage.
And once per round, when I hit with a heavy melee weapon, I can make another melee attack with the same weapon as a free action against a different target within threat and line of sight. So
Checking
I
against the
will
swarm.
attack again with my nanocarbon sword against the swarm.
Okay.
Oh, does a 4 hit the swarm?
No, 4 does not hit the swarm.
Surprise,
also-
surprise.
Did the hive take 3 more damage from my turret drone?
If the hive takes 3 damage, then it is dissipated. Oh, the hive, not the...
Yeah.
Or the swarm or the hive? Which one are you attacking?
Hive.
Okay.
Because the hive didn't get hit. I mean, the swarm didn't get hit, so I couldn't have done it.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
And then I will spend my Blade Master die to attempt to grapple the hive.
Okay.
So I'll just roll Chain Axe against him. How does 16 grapple him?
A 16 grapples him, yeah.
Alright. So then since I got a successful grapple or ram, I can immediately make another grapple or ram attempt.
Fuck yeah.
So I'm going to try to ram him to knock him prone.
He's already prone.
Well, I do it anyway.
Push him harder into the dirt.
I stuff him down into the dirt more.
Yeah.
Because that, I believe, continues to tick down my brawler die. Each time I grapple or ram or make an improvised attack. Yep.
Yep. Cool.
Okay, so that was my first attack.
Jesus Christ.
So
You've
then I will
become
take
a
my
fighter.
second attack with my Tiger Hunter combat sheath, which can attack 2 targets. So I'll attack the swarm first here. Does a 7 hit the swarm? Ugh. Alright, then I'll attack. Wait a minute. Once per turn when I miss with an attack. When I miss with a melee attack, I can re-roll it against a different target within threat and line of sight. So I re-roll that attack against him. Does a 10 hit him?
Yeah.
Okay, and then my actual attack against him goes
Alright,
for
so
an
take damage
18.
from both of those. Cool.
And I believe that is my turn.
All right. He's
Uh,
gonna take.
so then I have to make my check, right?
Yes. Oh yeah, you're right.
Engineering check, one
Engineering
difficulty. How's a 14,
Oh,
baby?
You're good. All your burn is cleared. He's gonna take both of his turns now.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
I'm not worried.
5. Perfect. So first, gonna use the Razor Swarm quick action and deploy a swarm that covers both of you.
I wish you
Bastard.
wouldn't.
A bastard.
There they are. I should just set these up to the right side. Let's see. How about right there? See. Actually, can't put it there. I have to put it right there.
I wish I could
I know
see his
that's-
health. Beyond a million swarms.
Okay, cool. So with its other quick action, it's going to go ahead and target you with the Hunter Killer Nexus. It has one difficulty for being impaired.
Does it have
yeah,
one for being adjacent to me?
and one for being adjacent. Correct.
Hey, maybe it'll actually miss with one of these.
Oh, it won't roll it from that other. Weird. Did it roll? No. Okay, 2 difficulty. 11.
Hits.
Alright. 18.
Hits.
And the last attack here. 20.
Hits.
So once again, you take a total 9 damage, and you have 9 burns stacked up again. And that is immediately going to take its next turn.
Man, you'd think 29 health would be enough.
Rolls a 1, so it does not regain another use of the Razor Swarm.
Wait, is this swarm supposed to be on top of us?
Yeah, but I moved it just so I can access the tokens.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. It has a couple different things it can do. It's gonna go ahead and try and hit you with a drone barrage first. So it's going to make a quick attack against you. 24. You're gonna take 2 heat.
Well, that's
And
that's a stress, baby.
okay, there's a stress.
It's fine though. I rolled a 5. What does that mean?
I think you're just impaired more.
I was born impaired.
And so then you choose. Would you rather become immobilized and impaired until the end of your next turn, or do you immediately move up to 5 spaces in a direction that the hive chooses?
I'm already impaired. I'll do it. Give me
Alright,
that
you are-
triple impaired.
You are immobilized and impaired.
Super impaired.
Yeah, and then he's gonna go ahead and follow up with another Hunter Killer Nexus Barrage.
Love it.
I think his impaired would have worn off. He's only impaired till the end of his next turn, right?
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
so. So we only just one difficulty now.
Had enough of these guys.
6,
Oh,
13, and 8.
okay.
So 2 of those hit?
The 6 hits, I believe. Right, just needs to meet.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
defense is 6.
Oh, good. So you take another 9 damage. You're up to 18 burn.
Okay, 1 second. 1 second. I gotta roll a d6.
That's
Oh,
not great.
Uh-oh.
that wasn't for my structure damage. That was for my paint. So I do indeed take a structure damage.
Oof, rough.
So I'm back up to full
Go ahead and roll your
down a structure, and this is for my structure.
Better.
4.
4. So you got system trauma. Roll a d6.
Roll a d6. 6.
Okay. A system is destroyed. While you choose which one, we can go into our next turn. Well, it's kind of points, sorry. So it looks like this round you earn 2, bringing you up to 4 points total, and they are still at 1 point. You did not earn anything.
Can we put the swarm back where it goes?
What'd you say?
This swarm is not. It's like on top of Jaeger right now.
Oh yeah, sorry.
And what turn are we going towards with points?
This is the start of. Oh, we're going to up to round 6.
Okay.
We're on turn 3. Hey guys,
I lose my total strength suit 1.
Can I take it first?
Yeah.
I can do a lot of damage to a lot of boys right now, and also a little bit to Jaeger. I'm sorry.
Yandrew, your turn.
So as I start my turn, I am instantly propelled backwards. I shouldn't have done it like that. Fuck. Can you fix him?
Yeah, where do you want to go?
I get propelled here. Why can't I use my mouse keys, huh?
I don't know. Weird.
I was able to do it before.
Your like the arrow keys on your keyboard don't work?
No, they do. It worked like literally earlier today. Either way, yeah, so I'm there. I am going to then use a quick tech to reposition these babies. Oh god. Yeah, give me the warp, give me the warp, give me the warp. So you're here. That's good. I didn't expect to be using these as much as I am, but I'm really liking this feature.
You're over there playing a JRPG puzzle.
Honestly. Alright, and then I'm going to use my movement to take one little step right under the warpy.
Alright.
And you know what?
Rocket you over?
Yeah, you know what that does to me.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what base would line up on it.
Probably the same space that lined up on it otherwise, would be my guess. So I'd be 1 over. Yeah. But then I am going to use the rest of my 3 movement to go 1, 2, 3 directly to the left. Great. And then from here, I need to roll some dice because I forgot to roll for the limited uses of my my prototype weapon that I haven't used in fucking 18 missions. I can't roll 2d6. Why not? Oh, because I have my guy. Hey, Phoenix, it's not letting me roll 2d6.
Oh, maybe you have to reload.
Yeah, I think I might. Sorry, stream.
What does it say?
Okay,
Make
it
sure
works.
this data
Oh,
works.
that blows. All right, I got 5 uses. I have 5 uses of this thing. 1 second, let me mark that down. And guess what? I'm gonna use one of them right now. So I am doing a lot right now. I'm shooting my prototype weapon 3. I'm going to take 2 heat to turn it into a blast 1 range 10 attack.
Nice. Are you gonna hit both swarms and the hive?
Both swarms and the hives, but I'm putting in shock ammo for my ammo case so that the attack deals energy damage. And then I can choose a target. I can choose a character targeted by the attack, and adjacent characters take 1 AP. So I'm going to choose the back swarm. So hit or miss, both the front swarm and the hive take 1 AP energy damage, just no matter what.
Okay.
So that happens as it explodes with energy. And then I will fire my prototype weapon. Oh, music's dead.
It's just the end of the song. It'll come back in a moment.
Prototype weapon is being fired to hit all 3 of them.
Okay.
Does that hit me as well?
No, I aimed it so it doesn't hit you. I thought it was going to do the damage, but it actually doesn't do the damage. So.
13.
13 to hit, and then 10.
We'll hit all of them.
10
They all
energy
take
damage.
10 energy damage. That, just with this prototype weapon, just everything is just dispersed. Everything's done. There's like a cloud, and you're just looking at Jaeger, who is standing there immobilized.
Woohoo! Man,
Please reworks on this baby. And that's my turn. Well, I get to load 2 more bullets into my chest, but that's it
Cool.
for me.
All right. So
Oh
this
wait,
other
so
one's
the
gonna
hive,
take-
the hive is dead too?
Yeah, I've died.
Fuck yeah, dog.
This other one's going to take its turn. It's going to go ahead and see if it regains another swarm charge. Oh, it does. It is going to go ahead and plop down. Yeah, Razor Swarm is a quick axe. Going to go ahead and plop down a little swarmy. Right here. And then it is going to proceed with a Hunter-Killer Nexus attack against Livewire. Does it still have difficulty? I don't think so.
No, I think it's not impaired anymore.
Yeah. Well, end of its next turn, because that was a structure damage.
Oh, you're right. So
Hmm.
it should have. Let me roll a d6. Well, so that's actually a 15 on that attack then.
That's a miss because we have 18.
And then it's going to go ahead and again 13. Wow, it's really just never gonna hit you, is it? 5.
No, it hit us once. We got the 1.
Got you once. All right.
Why couldn't I have
mine-
gotten a 5?
Yeah. Cool. That's actually all it's gonna do for its turn. Let's go next.
Can we go next?
Yeah, I'm immobilized. I'm not doing anything on my turn.
At the
All right.
Yeah, you wanna go next? At the top of your round, a couple things happen. One, because you're within range of the electronanite cloud from this one, you take 2 burn damage. And until you move beyond range 3, you make all system checks and saves and all tech attacks at +3 difficulty.
Hey, Phoenix,
and
I
it-
forgot to roll my burn damage.
Oh yeah, go roll your engineer first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm fine then. Never mind.
Cool. You clear your burn. Because you're starting your turn in the Razor Swarm, you take 6 burn damage.
Oh.
So you now have a total of 8 burn damage. Just from starting your turn. Okay, now you
Love
take
that.
I take it 2, right? I take it 2, right?
Yes, you would.
Yeah,
be
yeah.
taking this too.
So 6 in total?
8 total.
8 in total. Cool, cool, cool.
Take 8 damage now, then you'll have to make the engineer check at the end of your turn. Or you can clear it. Alright, what'd you like to do?
Actually, would you be able to move it far enough to get it off of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna move the swarm 4 down.
Yep.
And would that count as them being adjacent to it? If they're inside it?
Sure.
Then they take 2 energy damage. And can I take 3 more damage from my turret?
Yeah. Alright.
All right. Time for Livewire's big barrage.
Livey's big holiday.
All right. They get what, soft cover while they're in there, or hard cover?
Soft.
Okay. So I'm gonna stable steady for the extra accuracy, and take a railgun shot.
Nice.
Wait, is this a new
Point
round?
blank rail.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. If that's going to hit 7 points of damage, armor piercing. Yeah.
Okay. And it's line, so the cloud would also take that. Or unless you want me to roll a separate attack.
By
Cloud
cloud.
is
Okay.
There's just a pile of small metal, like cicada-sized carcasses on the ground.
All right. Next is Smart Gun.
Wait, and you take heat from that, Winfield?
I do take heat from that, yes.
Okay, because we share heat.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
What's your max heat?
My max heat is 5.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Next,
Get hot.
next is smart gun.
Okay.
That's against E defense.
That is against E defense. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
18. I see. Okay. Well, that hits. Yep.
Okay. So it's 4 more. Then I'm gonna Omni gun for 1 damage,
Okay.
and then Wells, anything you want to do before I finish it out?
Well, first, I'm just gonna move my turret. My turret drone can move 4 on its own, and it's gonna move back 4.
Okay.
And as for me, you know what? I've never done it before. I'm gonna use my... Oh, I forgot I changed my... Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do my autopod.
Okay. I don't know what that does. Oh, I see. Seeking but not smart. Are you doing
Oh,
anything?
wait. Oh, I can't use it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought it was like you could. That was also a
Oh,
thing it could
yeah.
do, and I could attack normally. Never mind.
Only can be used then, yeah.
Okay, so I guess auto gun's gonna happen, and then burn rolls, right?
Well, I can still do a hack.
Want to hack this guy? You do have plus
3 difficulty.
on your tech attack, but you can still try and hack him.
3 difficulty, you say? Yeah. Okay. I'll try it anyway. I mean, I get +1 accuracy from my mech, so it's only -2.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been clicking this entire time. I'm on ComCon. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys.
What?
I was on ComCon and I was clicking Tech Attack and nothing.
Wow, 17. Even with nice. That's enough. So he takes 2 heat and
He takes 2 heat, and I am going to you know what? Yeah, I'll do a fun new thing. I'm going to well, I guess Wagon is going to hurl it into the Dewat through the first gate. So it's going to take another 2 heat.
what the heck does that even mean? You send this guy on a journey.
Oh, well, it means, here, I'll send it your way. It's going for the first gate. So the first gate is, I'm just going to control its movement next turn.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You control your target's standard move next turn. Well, he's about to take a movement. He's about to take a turn. So
Yeah, and I want to move it
What
away
if he
from...
decides not to move?
I think he can.
I control... Yeah, I can make it move,
I
think.
guess you just make him move. All right. Is that all for you?
Yeah.
All right, both of you roll your engineering.
Do you want auto gun to come before that or after that?
Oh, autogun come before it, I think.
Okay. 10.
That is enough to kill him.
Oh, no first
You
gate.
both still need to roll out engineering though at the end of your turn.
Of course,
Okay.
of course.
for 8 burn damage.
Oh yeah, this is not good if I fail.
Me neither.
That looks like a fail.
Oh yeah.
That's a fail. And 12 is a success. So,
Alright.
sterilizer.
Sorry, sterilizer.
8 burn damage.
I'm taking a structure.
This is the first structure you've ever taken.
Might be the first structure Wells has ever
It's
taken.
the first structure I have ever taken.
Wow.
Meanwhile, me and Braxton over here like, oh.
I
Every
can't
other
imagine
fight,
a combat
all-
without
all-
taking a structure.
All 3 of us have had a mech destroyed, except for
yeah.
Michael.
Oh. Welcome, Michael. Welcome to pain.
So what's the 2 do? Do I just roll 1, right?
1d6, yeah.
Yeah.
2's probably not very good.
Yeah.
That's probably not.
Roll a
Yeah.
d6 as you take system trauma.
Good, good.
Lovely,
Love
lovely.
trauma.
Who doesn't love some good trauma?
A 3. All the weapons on one mount are destroyed.
I think the goblin almost got one of those.
Oh no! What did I do? Ah!
Just
Reel
let
it in,
burn.
boys.
Okay,
It's over.
you stabilize the next turn and you put out the burning without too much trouble. As the dust settles, a ship flies in, and Captain Canopy hops off quickly, and he begins to assess the damage.
So
I can't believe they would launch some sort of coordinated attack. They attacked both at once. It had to be on purpose. How did we not see them on radar?
And as you watch, as the dust settles in the distance, you see a familiar-looking ship flying away from the camp.
A familiar looking ship?
The big spoon,
No!
commandeered.
They stole our ship!
My National Geographic books were on there.
Captain looks up at it, looks back at you.
And he says, I'm going now to 100 Hollows to help Dynamite and whoever else is there. If you want to go after your ship, I understand. If you want to come with me, we can use all the help we can get.
Fuck.
He looks at you and waits for your answer.
I look at the group and I say, look, bros, I love the big spoon as much as the next guy, but I'm going to 100 Hollows.
My boombox is on the ship!
What?
You know how I love my boombox and you guys told me I should put it on the ship so nothing would happen to it?
Oh, shit.
We're going to the Hollows! Let's go to the Hollows!
No.
We're going to the Hollows!
Well, I vote ship as this is a democracy.
I'd rather save lives that are still being lived.
As much as I hate to say it, I think Hollows is the right choice. We can follow up on the ship later if we have to, even if it's not ideal.
We're gonna have to later, but for now I feel like we gotta save some lives here.
Wagon? Because Wagon gets a say.
I guess so. At this point, with Wagon being sort of in your data plating, you hear in your mind, Wells.
We are the eye of a violent hurricane. No matter where we go, the storm will follow.
Also, he could have trumpeted it out of my trumpet ears if he wanted to.
Noted.
Okay, that was really fancy. Is that a yes or no?
I have no preference. I see the same outcome either way.
Wagon's going with the flow.
Well,
Cool your music.
100 hollows it is.
All right.
Take the captain up on his offer. He goes towards an available ship and he says,
Excellent. I'm aboard. Let's go.
and that is where we will end tonight's session.
Why you gotta do us like that, Phoenix?
You gotta leave it on a cliffhanger, you know?
My Nat Geos.
He's Nat Geo's
That's
my brother.
Listen. Oh, when Livewire was being all ho-hum about leaving the ship, she was really thinking about those Nat Geos.
listen.
My real human ears are still in the freezer.
In the freezer.
Look, they got away with a lot of important things, okay? We don't have to like rank them or anything.
No, we shouldn't. Rad.
Cool. Hey, well that's Iron Horizons. That's our Lancer campaign. You know, what's the thing? You should play a game of Lancer because that's the only way you can rekindle a 30-year-old rivalry between the two greatest DDR masters in the galaxy. And, you know, fight giant robots.
That's secondary, though.